Welcome to Zielonka. We have already done a series where we plowed up every single one of the fields on the map, or at least all the ones that were near each other, but we didn't actually play. And with Alma, Missouri currently being updated and with no mods being released here and there and not so much news, figured, you know what? Let's jump on Zielonka and have some fun. One thing I am going to try to do as much as possible is utilize DLC and base game equipment, not so much mods, and I've really enjoyed the Kubota stuff recently. It's kind of popping back into my head, and I missed some of the mods, so we're going to use some more Kubota stuff and some more Kubota mods as well. Unfortunately, one of the seeders is kind of small, so we'll figure that out. Just show you what we've got. When we start off, we have the Fiat and the Zader that we start with the premium DLC, or Zielonka, but we're also got a Kubota M8 201, so that's the big one with the big engine. I think that's our most horsepower tractor. It is. I've got a modified version of the top liner. Just holds 100,000 liters, makes it easy. We got that pickup. Both of the Rudolph trailers, these are modified versions that I've done, but the base game, of course, the header, and then we've got pretty much everything else that comes. We have a seeder and all that good stuff. We still need a fertilizer spreader, but we will figure all that out. We also have two fields, 53 and 52. Those have wheat in them, so we will rock and roll and get those harvested. I do have my straw swath enabled because I'm going to come through and pick up all of the straw from these fields let's say at a later date. We'll pick it up right after. I don't know what I'm going to use for that, though. Maybe something from Gurval? Maybe a quick bale from Kubota? I'm not quite sure. It's also been a while since I harvested a field that was this shape, and I don't know if you remember how I normally do these, but generally, if I've got something like by the road, something like that, I'll run 3 headlands down at the very bottom, at least with a smaller header like this. That way, whenever I hire a worker, the worker doesn't get himself in trouble. And because the other end of the field doesn't have any roads or anything like that, we will leave the other end exactly the way it is. So after this, I just hire a worker. And we're done. So I decided not to do bales, and instead we're just going to do a loading wagon. This is the loading wagon from base game. Then I modified a little bit. It holds 1 million liters. Makes things nice and easy. We're just going to pick up all the straw and we'll sell it. With this one, we're not going to do animals or anything like that. I know we got some chickens over there. We'll make sure we sell those fairly quickly. Oh, drop it down. Go, go, go. Beat the combine. I can't do it. There's no way he's going to hit me, isn't he? Run, 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 run. All right. Yeah, no animals, nothing like that. We'll just kind of behave ourselves and not worry about all that extra stuff. We're almost done harvesting the field, and we need to start moving along, getting other stuff done. So I'm going to back up to the disc here. I don't actually know if this tractor can pull this disc or not. I mean, I guess I could find out. I don't know if I want to find out. Okay, tractor, 150 horsepower. Disc harrow requires 150 horsepower. It should work. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Usually I go direct drill, but we're trying something new today. Speaking of trying something new, a slow harvester. That is brand new to me. There we go. First field is done. 18,000 liters. Not bad. I don't know how much money we're gonna make off of that, but I guess we'll find out. Let's head to the other end and run some headlands. All right, let's see how this actually gets along. So one thing is, in previous series, I have utilized a mod that kind of doubles my horsepower, more or less. However, I'm not using that mod anymore. And a lot of the tractors I've noticed can't do the things that I have asked them to do. But this actually seems like it's going to be okay. I am utilizing the Kubota up there. That's going to be for carting, stuff like that. But it does have more power if we need it. However, I don't think I actually need it here. This seems to be working just fine. All right, so we have gotten ourselves a Kubota seeder. This is not a direct drill, and it doesn't require a lot of power, and I just realized I wasted my money buying this. It's only 3 meters. Hang on. Now, you know what? Let's do it. 3 meter implement. It's a thing that's about to happen. Yep. We're also done with the combine harvester. 36,000 liters. That's not too bad and should make us a decent little chunk of change. You probably also saw a couple clips ago that the money was like $100,000 more than it is now. Well, that's because I took out a $100,000 loan. We don't need that. Tractors are all out in the fields. I'm not quite sure if this is a thing that'll work. Definitely not a thing that works. Kind of realized I was using the wrong tractors with the wrong pieces of equipment. I think this would be much better suited with the seeder. And I'm pretty sure the Fiat would be much better suited for the disc. I mean, the working width is small, but this is working super duper well. I can't see anything on the field. I gotta be honest with you guys. I can't see a darn thing about where I've been. But it works. It works perfectly fine. So I'm gonna line this up. We'll hire him on a worker and let him go. And if you're curious, hey, are you doing oats and grass again? Well, yes. Yes, I am. I will say this. You need a front weight on this Fiat if you're going to be moving all of this extra around. And to be fair, I don't even think that's enough weight. All right, I think everybody is, for the most part, doing just fine. So now we need to jump in here. Let's go and open this up. Where's our combine? There it is. Well, turn that on. I think we had about 30-some thousand liters, which is, hey, I think that's pretty good. 30,000 liters in there. Into the root off. Boom. Done. But where are we going to sell this? Looks like grain mill's probably going to be the best place to go. However, I have no idea where that is. Oh, it's right up here. Well, that was easy. Actually, very easy. This was the closest sell point to our main farm, which works awesome. Now, the pricing isn't as good as I would want it to be, but it's still decent enough to where I'm going to be perfectly happy with our price, which is $77,000. But that's not the only thing that we're selling off these fields. Can I turn here? Oh, no. We've also got 149,000 liters of straw. Now, straw doesn't sell for crazy too much. As a matter of fact, we're headed to the animal dealer. It's only 148 bucks per 1,000 liters, but 148 bucks times 149, still a lot of money. And this is, well, super close to our main farm. I know this is a full 2x by 2x map, but not bad. All right. And here's 149,000 liters of straw in and $22,000 out. We're now up to 155 grand, which is very good for me because I already want to sell that seeder. 3 meters without direct drill just is not worth it. Well, after looking at everything, it seems like we're gonna be stuck with this at least until we get something that's a little bit more powerful as far as tractor is concerned. Pretty much everything requires 200 horsepower and is 10 tons if you want to go with a 6 meter wide direct drill, which means, yes, we would technically only need 1 tractor instead of 2, and we would only need 1 piece of equipment instead of 2. But I just don't know if we can trade in what we've got now. We may have to wait until the next harvest around. Plus, this Kubota is actually not powerful enough to do everything that I need to do, which is kind of sad. A couple little things to take care of, and then I think we may end up creating a new field. Let's go ahead and take these, and we're going to sell the chickens that we've got because I have no interest whatsoever in keeping these. There we go. No more little baby chickens. And then I think we could probably sell a few things around the farm just to make a little extra cash. There we go. Got rid of that building. And I definitely don't need a silo system, so we'll sell that too. We might could sell this, 8 grand. I don't think there's a point to even sell that. There's no point whatsoever. But we do have plenty of money now. Ooh, but I don't want to sell any of the tractors we have, but we need a better one. I have the perfect plan. The Zader is awesome, but no offense to it, I like the Fiat more. Plus, I think this has less power? I'm not quite sure. Regardless, yeah, we're done with that. I'm going to take the seeder, the tractor, and the disc harrow that we have, and we're going to sell all 3 of those. Now we can take all these. I think I should get about 100 grand. It's a little bit less, but there we go. 95. I think that'll be okay. So now we have $398,000. That allows me to, 1, get the seeder that I want, and 2, get a new tractor. Seeder is from the Horse DLC. We don't need more than 4,000 liters of seed, I don't think. Plus, I don't want to pay an extra 2 grand for extra seed. So we're going to leave that at 4,000 for now. Tire roller, we're going to bring that off. And then row control unit, yeah, I don't think we need that. And then ridge markers, no. So this is $100,000, but it only requires about 200 horsepower. But it also weighs 9 tons, which means we need to get a tractor that's just good enough. There you go. Here's the combo that I've got, and I'm super happy about these. We have picked up the Duisfar 7250. This is a smaller one. It's like 247 horsepower, somewhere around there. We got a 1100 kg AGCO weight for the front. That way it's a little bit heavier for us. Not too bad. And then we will pick up our seeder. Yeah. So now we've traded in 1 tractor and 2 pieces of equipment for 1 tractor and 1 piece of equipment, which I'm super duper happy about. I don't know how this is going to run because we've already got part of this disked up. This is oats, so we're gonna continue with that. Let's see, we'll sit here, hire worker. I'm gonna enable fast farming, see if that does anything. Okay, so it looks the same, but it's pulling it very good. Nice, all right. But there's one other thing I wanted to do. We got a plow, and normally I don't use plows of this size, but I thought it would be super cool to utilize this plow and try to create a field rather, over here on the side so that we could do root crops. Yeah. The only thing is I would really prefer this field to be square. And this plow ain't gonna do it. But I guess fields rarely are. So let's see how well I can do at creating this field. I also don't know if I'm plowing this the right way or not. Is it supposed to kick in? Or is it supposed to kick out? I have no idea. This seems like the right way to do this. I don't know if it is, but it seems like the right way. And that's what's important. I just want to point out, I'm doing this myself. Yeah, I've got fast farming enabled. But I'm doing this. I'm not proud of it. I just think that you guys will be proud of me for actually creating a field with this plow here on the side. Not bad though, is it? I didn't want to do a whole field of root crops because, well, I don't like torture. It's just not my thing. However, I figured, you know, little field here on the side, this would be the perfect little place for it. Look at that. I even memorized what button does the turning and stuff. Let's go. So this is what I got, and the ends are a little bit, well, they leave a lot to be desired. We'll just leave it like that. However, what I'm thinking is come through with a painting tool to clear up the ends just a little bit. So I'm gonna jump into landscaping real quick. We'll go to painting here and maybe just find a nice little square. Square, yeah. So that works. Works pretty good, actually. There we go. And then we'll just take grass and paint that in there. Look at that. Ha ha. It's like it never happened. Yeah. All right, what about this? Can I paint grass over that? That's just painting grass over a plowed ground. And that ain't gonna work. All right, well, we'll just kind of do like this. Then we'll try and straighten it up just about like that. That'll do just fine. Actually, is plowing a texture? No, man, that would be so nice. I think that's something that should definitely come to the game as a base game feature. There's some modders that do it, but yeah, it's not really a base game thing, unfortunately. And I think just to kind of keep things situated, oh, I just realized I have 25 grand. Well, looks like we're not doing hilling today. If you think I'm doing anything other than carrots, you is crazy. I also think that this tractor might be a little bit big for this little 3-meter 4-row planter, but you know what? I think it'll be fine. Let's turn it on. Hire a worker, and let them go. There it is. All right. We've got another guy around here somewhere. Sup, dude? Did you get the whole field? You got the whole field. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Okay. Let's see. Oats? Run oats one more time? Yeah, it won't kill us. Well, that was much easier than I thought it was going to be. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Worker finished. That is not a pretty field. But you know what? Haha, it's gonna have carrots in it. Let's go. That's just about everything I've got for you guys, at least in episode number 1. However, I'm going to be going through this. We'll try and get about 10 episodes or something like that. We'll just have some fun, see what happens, and enjoy ourselves. So we'll see you back here in the next one. And we're back here on Zielonka for episode number 2. And today is going to be a bit of a harvesting day. Now, I know we did some harvest in the last episode, but this one's going to be quite different because I actually have to harvest this whole field with this, which I have to cart with. This is not going to be fun. Now, there's a couple things that I'm going to have to do in order to do this the right way. Thing number 1 is going to be turning off. What is it called? Crop destruction. We got to turn that off completely because there's no way we're going to be able to do this entire little bit without messing something up. Number 2, I need to find a tractor that is fitted perfectly for it. Now, I have shown off a couple times that the Fiat is great with it. However, I want my most powerful tractor to be the one that I'm driving, which is going to have to pull those. And so the Kubota is up, but the Kubota's going to do fine with this. It'll do okie dokie. Look at that. Look, perfectly fine. No issues. All good. There's a couple things that I need to do to prepare for this. So one of those is going to be to raise that up about as high as I can get it. And I think we're good. We're set right there. There are a few little bits and places that I'm going to have to move this around just a little bit because this isn't completely squared off. So it's actually going to work very roughly. There we go. We hired a worker. Now we need to jump in here and do a bit of carting with it. I'm going to attempt 2 trailers. I don't think this is going to work well at all, but I'm going to attempt it and we will see how it does. By the way, this is also my first time doing a harvest of this size, nature thing, whatever you want to call it. This is the first time doing it. We're also going at 12 miles an hour. I didn't really want to do anything wild and crazy, so figured 12 should do it. If the worker gets away from us, we'll be able to catch up. Okay. All right. Is that gonna be good? The answer is yes. The worker's going about 6 miles an hour. Is he gonna keep going? He's still going, man. All right, well, that works for me. It looks like they're pulling carrots out of the ground, so that works for me. Oh boy. Let's fire that worker real quick. Can we hire him up maybe right here? No field. Okay, found a field there. Nice. Sweet. Okay, this is working. It's just taking a lot of effort and time. And did I mention the effort part? Yeah. We are nearly complete. We've got 26,000 liters of carrots, and that is not a lot for any crop. But it's a lot today, so there you go. The worker's been a little bit, what's the best word? Uncooperative. There you go. Very uncooperative here at the very end. There are a couple things that I need to get rid of. This building is not doing me any good sitting there. I mean, there was nothing in it. And also there's a couple trees, like this one, for example, that just need to get gone. So we're going to go with our delete objects input. Peace out, home slice. Peace out. And just a little bit more here to go. And then we should be just about all done. I do have update mass equals false on this thing, but still, man, I tell you what, that Kubota just like hits the gas. All it's doing is going 12 miles an hour, and it's like it just speeds up and just takes off. Can we make that? Nope. And then, oh man, there we go. It's difficult. It's very difficult. One last little bit right here, and this will be all. Now we need to figure out what we're gonna do as far as carrots go. And I'll be honest with you, it was so difficult to get all of this to work the right way. Did any even go in? I don't think any even went in. It was so just absolutely difficult to get all this to work. I'm not quite sure I want to do that again. At least not with that piece of equipment. So as fun as it is, it's getting sold. This one, I tell you what, playing by yourself, that was quite interesting, and I did not enjoy having to cart back and forth. Let's go ahead and sell that. 34 grand out of there, not bad. I believe it's about $100,000 to get the one that would actually work really well, especially for a single player. This guy, yeah, 101,000 liters, or dollars, $101,000, and it would hold plenty for us. So yeah, that's the one we're gonna go with. I'll keep my cedar for it because there's really no reason to sell that, at least right now. And then as soon as we come back, we gotta get all of the rest of this harvested because we should make a decent amount of money. Not only from the carrots, but also from the oats. Man, the sale of these is gonna be way too easy. I'm not taking them to a production chain or nothing like that. There's no reason. So I'm just gonna take them right over here to the supermarket. We're gonna sell them and be done with it. Eventually we should make a piano as well. The pianos make really, really good money. It's like 90 grand each, something like that. It's pretty wild. Do we get the trigger? We do get the dump trigger. Drop it down, made by Rudolph. There you go. Pricing is It's not fantastic. I'd be surprised if we make more than about $10,000 or $15,000. Okay, yeah. I was not surprised. $7,000, $7,400 to be precise. Yeah, we're not doing that again. Now we get to have some fun. The big old harvester. Well, I say big old harvester. In real life, this would be very large. Farm sim, not so much. Farm sim, not so much. Straw swath is enabled, so we are going to be making quite a bit of money off of the straw swath because we have to. Otherwise, harvesting is going to be very similar to the way it was done in the last episode. Just going to hit 3 headlands down here at the very bottom, and then we will hire them up on a worker and sell whatever we get. While we wait on people to do their jobs, set up here, but it is what it is. Let's make some more fields, man. We've got this area right here. We've got a little bit more room, so I think maybe we try to make a little bit more room with the plow. Yeah, just maybe. I'm okay making this a little bit out there. There we go, about right there. That'll be good. Oop, missed a little bit. Back it up. Yeah, all right. We'll come through and create plow maybe all the way out to the road if we can. We do need to figure all that out. Let's see, we'll go ahead and enable fast farming so we can get this done a little bit quicker. But hey, Kubota tractor with Kubota plow, I think it works pretty well. This tree's going to be a bit of a pain. We should definitely come through here and delete some of those trees. I think I'm going to do it the easy way because doing it the hard way is definitely the hard way. Ooh, that's a big tree to deal with. Huh. Well, that was easy. Weirdly enough, this is like one of the things that I've enjoyed the most is creating my own fields with this tiny little plow. I think just because it says Kubota on it, it immediately makes it better, and I'm cool with that. Last pass right here on the first field, and we got what was that, 11,000 liters? I mean, it's not amazing, but also oats sell for pretty good. And for once, I think renting the train may be worth it. Otherwise, we'll have to take it to the farmer's market or the grain mill, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that. Let's hire him up on a worker. We've still got a couple more things on the other side, so I need to find my Kubota. There we go. We got to jump back in here for a few minutes. Not exactly the prettiest plowing job down here on the end, so I'm going to do my best to kind of make this look a little bit better, at least from one side to the other. Try and get everything. We'll make this field a little bit bigger. We still need to make sure we got enough room to turn anything around on the ends. And the last little thing I need to do through here is we need to clean up the ends. So down here, not the prettiest, if I'm honest. Let's jump into landscaping. Let's go to, I think painting may be the best thing to start with. And we'll just kind of follow along through here. Try and draw, I say a straight line. There's no way that's going to be a straight line. But at least we give ourselves a little bit of a barrier. Coming through here, I'm okay with how close this is to most of the stuff. This sign is going to get knocked over a lot. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. And then we'll kind of draw this in through here. Kind of draw that in right there. That looks good. And then straight across here, I think we need to draw that too. Perfect. And now all we got to do is come in with some plants and make it look like it's supposed to. Now we get to work on the straw. We need to pick up all of the straw, and we've got to go meet our combine worker over there as well, because if we don't do that, well, we're going to be slam out of luck. Almost done, and our total number, 22,000. Oh, yeah, that is not a lot. All right. So harvest is done, and we've got everything kind of loaded up in here. We got 145,000 liters of straw. There is something that I kind of want to do. We've got fields around us, and I think we have enough money to buy them all. So let's see. There's one. There's that. I have 25,175, and this costs 24,812. Buy it! Yeah! I haven't even, well, I was about to say I haven't even finished harvest yet. We finished our first harvest, and now we're on to our second one. So let's see. We got, what, soybeans, and then we've got either potatoes or sorghum. Never mind. This is cool. This is so cool. All right, so we're able to get all of this harvested as well. Take the money that we make from these crops, which we will be selling, and and getting all the straw off of them. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. And if you think I am not going to plow all of these fields up together and plant the same thing in every single, well, I say same thing in every single field, this is now one field to me. This is going to be great. Unfortunately, we're going to have to finish this in the next one because this is a lot to harvest. We have now gone from 2 fields and a little rinky-dink grass area to carrots to now all of this. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do this today. All right, well, I guess we'll see you in the next one. And we are back on Zielonka. Today we are going to complete the harvesting that we picked up previously. Now, we ain't got much dollars, 363. So we're gonna have to be picking up straw and selling it just about as quick as we possibly can today. Otherwise, our workers just gonna be like, hey, where's my money? Where's my money, man? So let's hire him up. Let's let him go. And we should have a fast farming enabled. Yep. So a couple different sets of fields here. So we have one, which is soybeans. And then we have a couple sorghum. So we'll be able to get straw off all of those, which is very, very nice. Now, here he is. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, Giants did a pretty good job on this Fiat right here. Interior looks good. Exterior looks good. I know we have a mod that's similar to this in the game as well, and I like how you could use both of them, which is pretty cool. Oh, yo, there's 145,000 liters of straw in here. That I did not know. Now, though, our worker right here may not have to worry about much. I need to be very, very careful because I do have crop destruction turned on. Wait, do I have crop destruction turned on? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I've had to change up my key bindings because things have been a little bit wild and crazy recently. Crop destruction is off. Well, doesn't that make things nice and easy? All right, almost done with this first one. We've gotten quite a bit. I mean, not a bajillion liters, but we got okay, 8,700. It's not that bad. We got a lot more straw than that, trust me. Total number on the straw is about 216, almost 217, but not quite. So, can't remember the exact number that we had before that, but that's a pretty good amount there. However, problem is we spent $100 just on our worker, and I don't know how long that's gonna last. So, taking a look here, looks like biomass heating plant is giving us quite a bit of money, so let's see if we could tag it. Let's see if we could find it. That's going to be the thing. Ah, right down here. Perfect. We'll head south. Found it. Ooh, can we do a drive-through? Yeah, we could do straight drive-through. Very cool. All right, let's dump this out. Let's see if we can get a little bit of cash back. Little bit definitely was not the wording there. 32 grand. Very cool, man. Very cool. Selling that straw also reminded me we've got a bunch of other stuff to sell too, so let's do that. We have 22,000 liters of oats, and we're gonna have, what, about 8,200 liters of soybeans, which should bring some good money. But we gotta find, number one, where to sell those things, and number two, figure out why in the world this stuff weighs so much. It's a little bit heavy back there, and this tractor is not moving. Probably has something to do with the whole update mass equals true thing right here. Yeah, that needs to say false. Now that that's out of the way, let's find some places to sell. So Erlegret is not going to be where we go. However, farmer's market should work very well for oats. Now, sunflowers, it looks like that's going to be the same thing for us there. To be honest with you, renting the train may actually be the best way to go here, but I just don't want to deal with it. Time to make a little bit of cash money. First thing to go, oh boy, went a little bit too far. There we go. Oh, we can do both these at the same time. Sweet. Now this is going to be a pretty good payday. So there goes all of the soybeans. I don't know how much money we made for those, but I do know that we made $135,000 altogether. So that is absolutely incredible news. Let's head back. Let's go ahead and get the sorghum harvested, and hopefully we'll be able to sell that today too. Hire them up on a worker and make it rock. There we go. Had it raised up just a little bit, and we should see some straw dropping. There it is. Extended straw crop spot from Yo Spawning. One of the greatest mods ever. Oh, one thing, just kind of curious here. So, harvester runs 12 miles an hour. I don't know how fast I could run in real life, but That's about 15 to 16 miles an hour right there. Oh, I'm a fast boy. While we're waiting, why don't we go ahead and get our plow out? We'll go Kubota on Kubota equipment. And let's do a little bit extra work because we've got most of the area, at least down here, where we're able to do things. So let's flip this plow around. That way we've got a nice straight edge on one side. And let's go and start plowing some of these fields up into each other. Let's see. This, you know what? I'm really unhappy that it's not as close to the road as it could be. So let's make it close to the road, not put that plow down way too soon back there. Go, go, go. What if I unlock the speed? How fast do we go then? Oh, just a few miles an hour faster. Cool, 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 cool. So this is going to go all the way straight across. We should pick up pretty well on the other end of this field, though we're not going to mess with that yet. We'll kind of pull this up like right here. Yeah, about right there. That'll look good. Sweet. And now that we're pointed the right way with it, we'll kind of drop this down and go for this. We'll see if we can plow some of this up into each other. I don't think we need to plow any of the fields. Probably a good thing to take a look here. Needs plowing. So all that needs plowing. Just the green part. Well, that makes it a little bit easier, I guess. And if you're curious, yes, I am actually doing this on my own. I'm the one plowing this field. I don't like it either. Hey, yeah, I turn it at the end. Leave me alone. Decided to have a little bit of fun and make things a little bit easier, so I need to bring you along because we are now doing stuff that I said we was gonna be doing. We're plowing up fields, baby! Let's go, yeah! Let's see, we need to drive straight down, so that means we need to turn this bad boy right about there. Very good, looking good, looking good. I think I'm just gonna come straight across, like right through here. I think that's the best idea, the best thing to do is just to go straight across there. We'll stay outside of the zone of the main farm right there, but we will get fairly close to it. So we'll come around right outside that tree right there. There we go. I think that's probably about as close as I'm gonna get. We've got plenty of room on either side, and we've still got a little road going up one side, so I think that's pretty good. And right here's probably about as close as I'm gonna get on this side too. I think it just makes sense. We got a nice square, a couple different ways in and out of the farm. That makes sense to me. A couple other things to address. We get 21,000 liters of sorghum. Very cool. Yeah. And now we are going to hire him up on the field number 2. And hire worker, let him go. That's a whole lot of straw as well. But we still need to keep going. We've got plenty more plowing to do. Not really much with this field that we're at right now, but we need to get all of these other fields plowed up together. Also, I'm looking at this. There's a road through there, but I really don't think that road needs to be there. But that's a lot of work to do, so I'm just going to go up here and pretend that doesn't exist for now. I would definitely say this. Using this plow and this tractor combo, which barely has enough power to use it, has definitely given me a little bit more respect when it comes to people that use smaller equipment on literally any size map. This is taking forever. Here's what we've gotten done so far. We've plowed all of this up together, and then we've plowed these 2 fields together as well. We still need to plow all the areas in between 51, 50, and the rest of it, and we still need to go up the edge right here. This is a straight edge, so I'm just going to try and keep that as straight as possible. This side, because it's all the way near the edge, near the end, we're going to not really worry about that too much. While we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and zoom through here with this guy and see if we can pick up all of the straw really fast before the worker and the combine finishes up, though they're probably going to finish up before I can get this done. Well, I wasn't able to make it over here, but that's okay. We still got 38,000 liters in here, which is plenty for me. And, yeah, that's as far as I got right there. I think I got like 4 or 5 passes. That's it. Might have swapped out the tractor so I could get this done a little bit quicker, but we've gotten a lot of straw, another 170,000 liters. Now the question is going to be, can I sell this at the same place? Biomass heating plant, here we come. I do like those other tractors, but it is nice to have one that's got the zoomies. It's pretty cool to go fast. I love it. All right, let's get in here. Let's sell this. Should be another, I don't know, what, $32,000, $35,000, something like that. That should put us super duper close to 200K. Close, but not quite there, and it definitely wasn't as much as I thought it was gonna be. 25,000, not 35, and we're at 193, not 200. But with the sale of the sorghum, Yeah, we're definitely going to be pretty close to 200. Did I say 200? I meant close to 300. Yeah, there's $105,000 just from all that. It's ridiculous, dude. That's so much money. We're back up, and I think we've got even more money now than we did. I'm pretty sure those fields just paid for themselves. Let's see. What was the pricing on there? 24,000 and 27,000? Yeah. Yeah. The amount of sorghum that was in those fields was literally worth more than the field itself. That's crazy. All right, back in the field now, and we got some work to do. I was gonna run this one way, but I was like, you know what? Let's just take advantage of everything. The entire field, every possible little area that we've got in here. We've already done one video where we plowed up everything together. For this one, let's plow up every possible bit of land that we possibly can between here. So let's do it. We might risk getting just a little bit too close to the road through here, but seeing that we go through and run headlands or inrows, whatever you want to call them, I think we'll probably be okay. We just need to run back and forth maybe twice, and I think we'll be cool there. Also, I know we had mentioned not plowing up the little pathway that's on the other side of the farm here, but I think we're going to do that. I mean, it's cool and all to have this pathway, but because there's no fields in between it anymore, there's really no reason for it to exist. So I'm thinking maybe we get to about right here, something like that on the other side of that, and then we just plow straight up to the farm, just like it is. Oh, yeah. Let's unsmooth this out real quick. Hang on. Landscaping, softening, and then we could just kind of drive straight up to that. As a matter of fact, we could go a little bit wider with it and actually get this entire area here. Hopefully won't get too close to the outside of that land right there. That's good, that's good. A little bit more here on the extra end, and then bam. That should do it. Oh, we dropped down a little bit. That's good. Hey, nice and smooth. Super cool. Actually, we can get a little bit closer, I think. Let's not get any closer. It's pretty close as it is already there. All right, take that. Spins the plow. And we shall go. All right, there we go. So we've got this whole area straight up through there. We still need to finish our edges around and then in between both of these fields, but we should be pretty good to go once we get to that point. And I think that's it. Yeah, we need to come through and fertilize. However, I'm pretty sure that's it. We're done. Yeah, man. We also need to figure out what's going to go in this field, and I don't know the answer to that question. I don't. I do know we need to fertilize. Oh, boy. You deserve this. You asked for this. This is all your fault. You made that happen. I got him. All right, let's spin it around. Let's go ahead and go through here, fertilize these fields. Or this field, rather, because when we're all done here, this is going to be one singular field, and that's pretty darn cool. All right, well, let's do something easy, a crop that could be harvested easily, we could get straw off of for using the extended straw crops mod. Let's just go with canola, make it simple, and plus, we could actually come through here and it'll flatten this field out for us a little bit, giving us a very easy task the second or third time around working with this field. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna leave it with a little bit of seeding, because I'm just gonna run around a few times, then hire a worker and get the seed into the field, and we will see you right here next time on Zielonka. It is December now, and we have a new challenge. Did you know that your 2 season pass was now available? It's been out for a little while now. We are going to buy this plot of land. Now, you may see there's a bunch of stuff on it. We got little sticks and twigs and little bits and pieces all around. And we are going to turn this area into a forest. You see, if we buy this land, it's right across from our main farm, so we don't have to go very far. And it's only $11,000. If we were to buy areas with trees already on them, 145,000, 188,000, 183, and so on and so forth. Just a bunch, man. I want to make a piano, but I kind of want to make it from the very beginning, and I also don't know how long it takes to grow trees, but I do know that there's a lot of stuff through here that I don't know if we can sell or not. I'm certainly gonna do my best. So the first thing that we do is we buy the land. Now we have that, and we need to figure out how to get this wood over to the sawmill, which I didn't think about. Well, one thing we could do is buy our own sawmill. There's one right there that came with the Platinum DLC. So maybe that's what we do, because the one here on the map costs $90,000, but that one only costs $50,000. And that seems cheaper to me. Plus, we don't have to take the stuff all the way to the other side of the map. So this is actually going to be kind of difficult, because I need to come through and we need to flatten out a nice area, probably up here, but we also have this area right here with that there. It's going to be really difficult to find a mega flat spot. This is going to be super tough. I didn't even think how difficult this was going to be. But we make it work. So the first things first, we'll see, we have dirt. We're going to come in here and see what we could do. And we're going to try and just paint a bit of dirt in here. That way, we at least know what needs to be cut and what doesn't need to be cut. Like these, for example. So that looked like something that would need to be cut down. However, these are the things that actually need to be cut down. So there you go. Something else I find interesting is I own this land, yet I can't sell this shed? Wonder if I could try and sell it the old-fashioned way. You can't even... Well, how dumb is that? It's on my land, but I can't remove it. So stupid. And I figured I'd bring you guys along here so you could see exactly how this is turning out. There are a lot less, believe it or not, a lot less things that I thought we were going to have to do through here. There's still some stuff here and there, and for some reason that doesn't want to go away. There we go. But yeah, it would be nice if I could see a little bit better. You gotta love that December lighting. It was snowing, but I ended up turning off the snow because it was a little bit jarring for an entire, 15-20 minute episode. So we brought that out. So these are all the trees that need to be cut. Some of these, I think a chainsaw would be perfectly fine. And then we could try to sell it at a sawmill. I think putting a sawmill down is a good idea, even though it's going to be quite difficult to get all that situated. It's not going to be the easiest thing to do. Is that a tree? It is. It's a beech tree. Haha. Where's your ocean? Bad joke. Let's move on. So then, step one is chainsaw. Let's go with this, and we're going to do our best to cut these trees down. I think I have instant cut still turned on, so it may go, nyop, and then just cut it down. No, I don't have instant cut still on. Well, this may take some time then. Timber! Boom. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to pick these up. I haven't seen any traffic come through here in a while. Is there just no traffic in December? Huh. Or is there none coming through here? There's still traffic. Oh, yes. There's still traffic. It's just not coming through here. Well, that's weird. Now let's start the part that's really terrifying, and that is flattening out a lot of these areas. Now, I'm trying to get close. I have saved the game before doing this, but I don't want to get too close to the edge over there. It seems like almost that it's not letting me get too close. Ugh. It might let me get a little bit too close. Nonetheless, we need an area right here for not only the field that we're going to be putting out, but also for our sawmill, because we can get that to work right away. And I am going to do my best to upgrade that sawmill whenever we get to the point of it, but we'll see. Also, I don't know how far into the ground this stuff goes. How far into the ground is you, brah? Let's find out. We'll go underground, and it is not real far underground, but it's close enough. Actually, that's the bottom of it. Oops. So now everything is done. We've gotten everything flattened out to a certain point and then kind of smoothed out from there. There are a couple spots that aren't exactly the smoothest, like right here, for example, but some of these areas are really difficult to try and work with. It just kind of is what it is. I've done my best. I've tried to go into like the largest one right here, but even this has not been easy. should I say. Also, you're probably wondering where half of the trees went. Some of them just disappeared whenever I went on them, and some of them didn't. I can't explain. I'm going to go through just along this area and do some painting. But first, let's come in here and let's throw one of our production chains. Factories. This is it. The sawmill. Oh, yeah. All right, so as long as I get this to a certain point, I've got this to where it won't pop up. You could kind of see in the back where parts of it start to overlap a little bit. I want that. I want this to be as close to the edge as possible. About right there. Click it. Oh, did it work? I think it worked. Oh, it worked. Yes. And you can see back in here, some of this looks like it's there, but it overlaps a little bit, and pallets will spawn there too. This is exactly what I wanted. But I am going to try and get these to kind of flatten back out a little bit. Nothing too wild and crazy. There we go. Now the entire thing is showing. Yeah, that's more like what I wanted. Through here, this is fine because there's nothing there. But yeah, through here, that's where productions are going to be spawning. We need to be careful there. Also, I wonder if I could do like I don't know, one of these little fences behind it. These right here. So we've got like a short, medium, and tall fence. But it's this thing. Hang on, the hedge. Let's see. Small one's too small. The tall one's actually just right. Just a little hedge in the back, nothing too interesting or wild and crazy. Oh, can I get through the whole thing without it touching? Oh, I can. Yeah. There we go. Dude, yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so happy that this is working. All right, so we've got a wood chip place right there, but we don't need to do wood chips. We've got here, I can't remember exactly, is it planks long or regular planks, or is it beams to make a piano? Regular planks. Okay, so is that wood planks, I guess? Yeah, okay. We will activate that, and we need wood. Let's do it. All right, so there's a couple pieces of equipment that I haven't really used much, and I think now may be the perfect time to use these. So the heaviest thing we've got weighs, I think it's 2.4 tons, meaning that this would be probably perfect for what we want. So we're gonna lease one, and I don't actually know which tractor I want to use. How about we utilize this guy? Also, I think everybody's curious why I'm keeping this. Let's get rid of that. Give me 17 grand. Do you think that this tractor can pull any of these logs? I don't know. Let's try this idiotic idea on a couple small pieces of equipment first. And let's see. I actually don't remember the buttons for these. Let's see. Release winch rope. There we go. Let's see. Release. Attach to tree. There we go. All right, so now we're in here. We could raise and lower that. Control the winch. That lets it out, and we want to bring it in. There we go. Nice and easy. And then I think we could probably take it a few of these. Yeah, this is really easy. This is really easy. So I could grab that. Oh, max winch rope released. Oh. I didn't know. I'm sorry. All right, well, we'll bring it in. We'll save whatever. And I think we should be able to drag it right over here and then sell it. I think this is where the wood needs to be for us to sell it. I don't know for sure, though. Hey, we got it. How much was that? 244 liters. Get out of here. Oh, I didn't realize. These sticks are actually lightweight. You can move them over here. Boop. We'll drop that there and sell it. Yeah, it was like 100 and some liters. All right, how are we looking? So we want to make planks. So it's going to be planks, but we're also going to be making wood chips as well. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think we need about 12 pallets, maybe a little bit more. And then from there, I think we'll be okay when it comes to getting a piano. I don't think we have to buy the piano, do we? Oh, we do have to buy the piano factory. That's going to stink. Oh, it's too heavy. Of course. I think at this point I've gotten every single tree that I possibly can. Now it is time to use the winch and to actually have a little bit of fun. Let's see if we can grab this guy and pull it in there enough to where we can sell the wood from it. Got that. Got that. And we'll pull it in. There we go. Yeah, see, this is fun. This is actually the biggest tree, weighs 2.4 tons. So weight, really not an issue. But size, is that the same thing? Man, I don't even know if that's the same thing. We do need to get that up. There's a little lip there, and I'm afraid that this is going to bounce. So let's drop that down. We'll bring that forward and then raise it up. Oh, get out of here. There's no way that worked. What? Oh, man. That's funny. All right, how do I get rid of this thing? How do I attach to another tree, detach from tree? Wham! And then sell it? Oh, that was that was like 5,000 liters. Oh, let's go, man. Oh, this is too easy. Got another one. Bam! That's another like 1,100 liters. All right, let's see if we can do 2 at one time. So the first one is going to be to grab that tree. Cha-ching. And then we want to get it close. So let's maybe reposition ourselves. We'll let out some chain here. And then we'll try and get it close-ish to the other tree. I don't know if that is going to be close enough. Oh, yeah. Can we get another one? Oh, we can get another one. All right. Let's see if we can get these to be anywhere close by to any of these other trees. Maybe this one? This would be a good one. Oof. Oh, I felt that. All right, let's bring it in. About like that. Yeah, buddy. All right, now we got to get close, way closer to this other tree. There's literally no way to get that any closer. So we'll take that, wrap it around there. Got it. All right. Let's let out plenty of chain here because I'm going to get myself into trouble trying to pull these trees around. But we got them. Oh, yeah. I think I've used the winch more in this video than I did the entire time I was doing previews for the premium DLC. Still Till Giants. Or platinum DLC. All right, pull them in here. Get them all sold. Did a bit of a bounce. Let's try that thing that worked last time. They are still stuck. Oh, got one to bounce. Oh, it's going up. Oh, yeah. There we go. So many problems. There we go. All right, there's another like 3,000 liters. Very cool. How many more trees do we have? Just a few. This is going to be the hardest one by far. So let's see if I can take this. We're going to wrap it around just as close as I can get it there. Actually, we're going to pull this tight and lift. There we go. Perfect. And we got this other tree right there too. So do I attempt to get these at the exact same time? I think yes. Yes should definitely be the answer to this question. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them close enough to each other right here to get them on the same chain. Actually, maybe. You know what? Yeah, maybe. Let's let out some chain. There we go. And then we'll grab this one and put it there. And then we're good. All right. We'll lower this down, pull them tight, got it, and lift it up so at least one of them's off the ground. And we are good. Yeah, we are definitely good. We got to cut down all those stumps, but I think for now we're okay. We're doing A-okay, man. We're doing, yay. We're doing just fine. All right, what do we get off of this land? There we go. 17,000 liters. Very cool. All right, so what do we get out of here? 280 up there goes to 280 there, but the pallets are like 1,000 liters. I don't know what any of that means. But whenever the time starts rolling, we'll be good. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Typhoon, and we'll park it up and get rid of some of these stumps. So now we look at this land and we say, well, what do we do with this? What is it that we're going to be doing the next time? Well, we are going to take this land, we are going to plant trees in this land, and we are going to be planting a lot of trees in this land. All the trees that we plant are hopefully going to be ones that we can cut down, and then we are just going to constantly recycle those, getting everything done. We'll take a look at the planter for trees and see if that's something that we can manage. If it is something that we can manage, hey, great. If not, well, then we'll just plant a bunch of other random trees and be done, and we'll lease everything when we do it. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see you next time. We're going to have a little bit of fun here on Zielonka. And we are back here on Zielonka. In the last episode, we took this entire area, cleared it of all of its trees, we leveled everything out, we got some mud on the ground, and we've got our own little logging area here. We got a sawmill, man, and we are making some planks. However, I want more. So we are going to plant some trees. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. We're going to use a mod that allows us to plant a whole lot. In Farm Sim 19, we had the way to hook up like 3 of these things together, and we could plant them all at once. However, unfortunately, in Farm Sim 22, we don't have that piece of equipment, at least out for all platforms. I think it's floating around on third-party sites somewhere. So we're going to pick up this guy. There we go. Now, the next part is going to be a little bit fun because we are jumping into pallets, and we are going to slam all the way down here to something like this. Now, this will plant 316 saplings, and we are going to go with spruce number 1. I've taken a look, and I think these will be the easiest for us to do a little bit of logging, plus they are big, and I don't know anything else about spruce other than that. I think at least for what we are doing, buying 316 of them may be a little bit easier because we can look down here. Buying 60 is $2 grand, 316, 6,200. So we may as well just buy that. We've got the money for it. So let's get one of these. Can I lease this? Oh, it won't let me lease it. Well, I tried, right? This is definitely going to be a little bit ridiculous. We're going to have some interesting things happening here. Let's see. We'll hook up. Can we get it to load? Yes, we can. And there it is, 316 saplings. That's so stupid. For this, I'm just going to kind of follow along in these little rows and the ruts into the ground. We'll come off the main road just a little bit, and I think we just turn it on and lower it down, right? Like so. Get a little bit further away from the road. There we go. And plant it in. Awesome. Going a little bit slow, but that's okay. It is going to plant them within a certain width, I guess, of each other. But we're definitely going to come in and plant them much, much closer together. And we have 316 of these things to plant in today. All right, first row's done. Now we're going to try and hit in the middle. If I can follow along through here, we should be able to plant all of these right smack dab in the middle of each other. It's close enough. Since this is more like thirds than it is halves, we're going to see if we can do this a little bit better and plant them in thirds, I guess. Yeah, all right. So this is working, and this is pretty much what we're going to do around, oh boy, this entire area. We are rocking along, but I am a bit concerned because, well, we got 2 saplings that are going to grow right beside each other. Either they won't grow at all, or something funny's going to happen. And I don't know which one of those it is because I don't do enough logging in Farm Sim. Yeah, I tried to kind of start going back and forth. What it didn't do was work. So, yeah, I'm just going to go back to going forwards and backwards again. That seemed to work pretty well for me, so we're going to just get back to the basics with that one. That being said, just on this area, we've already used about 40% of our allotment here. I thought 300 was going to be enough, because we did a huge plot of 300 trees over on Silver Run. This is actually going to be more in a way smaller area. Oh, I'm an idiot. There is no way that those actually grow. I'm calling it now. It's impossible. It's just going to be impossible. I think because we've used about 40% of all of our trees on that side, I think I'm going to start doing maybe 2 every other little bit instead of 3. It's probably going to be easier. I take it back. I'm still doing 3. Yeah, we've got 100 left. We started with 316, and now we're down to 106. This is gonna be great for my frame rate. I'm so happy I did this. Oh, I want to go home. We are nearing completion. We've got 7 more left, so I think for these we will just kind of go doop 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 and be done with them. So bring them around through here, drop it in, back it up just a bit, and wham! All right, there we go. Couple looking good. 5, 4. We'll go with 3. There it is. And we'll drop these in the middle. and be done with it. And that's 360 trees. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm nervous. I'm really nervous because I'm afraid that whenever these grow, it's just gonna be like, oh, did you want to have frames? Because this is how you don't get frames in your game. All right, well, we'll let that do its thing. We will return this planter and go about with our day. All right, so the trees that we planted take 2 years. 2 years to completely grow. So that's going to be a very interesting one to say the least. I don't know if these guys have grown any or not. Probably not. Anyway, we're doing good. We've got $212,000. Our crops are looking great. We are now into January. Let's take a look. We've got planks. Not really much going on there. I think these take a little while to make. Oh no, actually, there's planks everywhere. Oh, we should probably get these out then. We have a solution, and it comes from 82 Studio, one of his trailers. This guy. This will allow us to auto-load and do all kinds of fun stuff, but we don't have to take up much space. Plus, it works fairly well with tractors. We may probably try and get a tractor with a hitch that's a little bit lower than that, but the good thing is it works. And that is the important part here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and unfold this. I don't think we have to turn on auto load. Yeah, it just kind of does it for us, which is pretty cool. There we go. And then I think lastly, we'll just try and move that. Oh yeah, I don't have the liftable pallets mod. Don't tell Yos. I don't have that installed right now. All right, cool. So I think with this, we should be able to maybe just leave this in here. I think we have to leave something attached to it, but as long as it's in here, it should be okay. Maybe about like that. Yeah, maybe like this. That might work. I don't know. Now let's take a look and see. Let's fast forward some time. In the next day in game, and there are a few of the pieces that decided not to load up, but for the most part, all of them did, which is great news. Let's see if we can back up into these and force them to auto load. Yeah. Wait, come on. Can't believe that worked, but all right. So, is it working? Absolutely. We'll go ahead and put that back right there and let it do its thing. 8,000 liters in there. Very nice. We need about 15 in order to get to where we want to be. And where we want to be is right here. Piano manufacturer. $140,000 to buy this. We've got a decent chunk of change. That's going to pay for itself in 2 years. Each piano gives you $90,000, at least in easy mode. So there you go. Also, thanks to farmers in 2023 and beyond from BASF. Nice. With the snow that's falling right now, I mean, it's beautiful, but it's really kind of putting a damper on the amount of things that we can do right now. So let's maybe fast forward a little bit more time and see what we can get into. Into the next game, the saplings are still not growing yet, which is very interesting. I'm kind of curious how long that's going to take. We've also got everything here, which still for some reason, bring it back over. There we go. Still for some reason, this stuff doesn't want to kind of work. Please. There you go, bud. Some of this works, so at least there's that. It is March. I think stuff's almost ready to be harvested, but it's just not today, man. Not in the snow. What about in April? April seems nice. Now we're getting somewhere. It is in April. It is beautiful, and it's approximately 9 a.m. and the time ain't moving nowhere. Now we have a full set of fields ready to be harvested, which is great news. However, we got 23,000 liters of planks here that are looking for a home. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to sell to the piano manufacturer and then buy it and everything be okay, or if we will get in trouble for trying to sell everything and then try to buy it. I don't know. Let's find out what happens. Let's try and sell and then buy it. So this is normally something that I recommend if you've got a lot of product to sell. What you can do is you can come through here and make some money, which we are making some decent money. It's not amazing, but planks don't sell for that much anyway. Oh, no more capacity for planks. All right. So planks are full. Progress is 0. If we come in here, we buy the piano manufacturer. Yeah. Let's see. We made 54 grand. We spent 140. and it says materials missing, planks. Error. I decided to do a little bit of investigating, and it turns out I think I broke it. It won't take the planks, and no matter how fast I fast forward time, nothing gets built, no planks are available, and it won't let me give it any more planks. So I think I'm gonna have to figure this one out otherwise. I think I fast forwarded like 3 years. Here's what the trees look like. So this is what we get to look forward to whenever we cut them down. That's not gonna be fun. All right, I gotta exit out of here. Save the game, thank goodness. Well, we tried it one way and it didn't work very well for us. We tried doing all this and cheating the system. Didn't work. It did not work. So materials missing, planks in progress, 0%, all right? What if we buy the piano manufacturer? Nothing is there. Let's go in and find our planks. Now it is not on the sell price layer anymore, so we should technically be able to now deliver this stuff. If it says no more capacity for planks, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Still says materials missing, planks. Am I just making the wrong planks? No more capacity, so it took all of it. Is this broken? What did I do? What happens if we try and drop some planks? Nada. Huh. So, my idea was to do planks that did the thing. What in the world's going on, dude? It's like this place just doesn't exist. There we go. Now it's sold. And now I could buy it again for cheaper. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm so confused. So now we're back in again, and it makes me curious of what do we do? What is the issue here? Piano manufacturer is in here, but every time I deliver, it doesn't make the stupid piano. So I don't know, man. I'm a little bit nervous to even use this. I wonder if I could sell it. Nope. Try to anyway. All right. I don't know. We've got a bunch of planks in here, 23,000 liters of them right now. We could probably figure out something, but I think what I may do is just take them over to carpentry and say for now, let's just not worry about trying to get ourselves in too much trouble with the piano manufacturer, seeing that it won't make a piano right now. And I don't know why. Maybe we'll figure that out in the next one. We are back here on Zielonka, and the first thing we are doing today is selling off these planks that we made for presumably no reason whatsoever. I'm not quite sure what in the world happened, but if you missed the last one, definitely go check it out, because we are not making pianos. No more space for planks. Oh, come on, bro. Just take the planks, man. You know, we could buy this place if we wanted to. Buy the carpentry and do the stuff other than pianos? Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. What can we make it here? We can make furniture out of planks, which is owned right now for some reason. Let's deactivate that. And furniture from wood. So I guess furniture from planks is the only thing we can do, isn't it? Well, there you go. How much money do we have left? 211,000? I think we can upgrade this just like once, right? Yeah, just upgrade it just a little bit. There we go. Now we've got room for a lot more, which means we could sell the rest of this. Nice. Well, when I say sell, I mean get rid of it. So at least there's that. Let's jump right in here again. I believe there's probably some places we could take the plank furniture. Supermarket's the only place. So I'm going to set this up to get rid of it on its own for me. So what we will do is we will take the planks from here. So the planks that are made there, we will change the output to distributing, which will send it to the carpentry. And we are going to change the furniture to selling. So there you go. We also get wood chips out of this as well. We're going to sell those too. Now we don't have to deal with this anymore. And funny enough, I don't think I need this trailer anymore. So I guess we could go ahead and sell this, probably for a lot less than we paid for it. Yeah, just a little bit less. But the good thing is, we get to harvest today. And here it is. I didn't realize how much of a hill this was right here, but that's quite an extensive hill. And there, all of that is a lot of canola. We're going to be doing that today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh boy. There's also some new goodies that Omatana has released, and I think we're going to trade out some of the stuff on our farm for those mods. You see, Omatana updated her Tortoise XL pack, which includes combine harvester, tipper, and a loading wagon. And it just so happens that we are utilizing the exact same loading wagon, the exact same trippers right here, and the exact same combine harvester. We literally are using the exact same stuff. So I'm thinking, why don't we sell what we have, and then we will buy what she has upgraded and updated. That's exactly what we're going to do. Actually, there may be one or two things that we do keep. So let's go in here and take a look at this. I didn't actually review this ahead of time. So we've got a 25,000 or 125,000 liter capacity on here. Well, that's great, but mine has a capacity of 1 million liters. So I think I'm going to keep that. Now, tippers have been added, which is pretty cool. 250,000 liters here. Mine holds 50. So I'm going to go with that. Also, she has one for the smaller amount. And she's got a combine harvester. Now, I don't think this is much different than the one that I'm using currently right now. Horsepower rating's the same, but this actually holds more, 250,000 liters, as opposed to the 100,000 liters that the one that I have now does. The only thing is, it is based off the Deutz, but there are no other options. We get a main color, so we could change that up, but there's no logos, nothing like that. So overall, it may look a little bit more boring, I think is a good term to use, but it's not because the mod itself is boring. It's just because it is the way it is. Where's the rest of my stuff at? Why is trailers deselected? Let's turn that back on. There we go. Something tells me we are not getting out of this alive. So let's see, 97,000, 22,000, 18, and 19. It's not bad. It's only $157,000 though. So let's start off with our combine. It's 130 by itself, which is a lot. Wide wheel setup. And then we have to figure out the color that we want. The thing is, like I mentioned, it is like all color all the time on here. We could do with like a chrome if we wanted to, with a nice red. May go with this. I like that color a whole lot, but I need to find something that matches the wheels. And I think honestly like a black or something like that would work well. That's actually not a bad color right there. What is that? Dark green metal. Let's go dark green metal. Of course, we need to get a header that matches along with that. So dark green metal for the header as well. And that's, oh yeah, we've already spent way too much money. It's not the most unique trailer ever, but it does hold a lot. So we are down in everything, to say the least. Let's get some of that dirt off of there. This harvester's definitely a little bit different, but you know what? I kind of like it. Pretty cool. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna start. I think, I don't know, maybe down here? Run over a couple of these tree saplings. This should work. Double check, make sure our straw swath is on. It is, which means we are about ready to harvest. Let's bring it down. And the great thing about this is I don't actually have to like fast farm with this. The harvester itself will hold just a bajillion liters. And then on top of that, the header goes 12 miles an hour without me having to do anything, which is the top speed of this. This is kind of neat. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. My idea here is at least around the ends. I'm going to run back and forth 3 times, and then we're going to hire a worker to go to the other side, and then up and down 3 times on the other side as well, and then try and hit a couple little headlands around the middle, trying to just make it nice and easy so that the worker, whenever I eventually hire them, will do a decent job. Quick check-in with you guys. We are almost done with our full set of headlands, and then we are going to take this up to the top and hire them on a worker, because that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So, ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. There we go. That is our headland pass. Let's show you exactly what we've done. So we went back and forth between here 3 times, once across, up and down 3 times, And then 3 times here, 3 times here, and 3 times here. Actually, not in that order, though, which is, I think, worth mentioning. So I'm going to run probably one more here at the other end. If we have to drive at 12 miles an hour, we may as well harvest while we're doing it. That way we're not wasting time and opportunities here. So there we go. We're at about 20,000 liter capacity for all of this. We will not need to empty this, which is great. One thing I may do moving forward is buy another one. Because it would be super cool to have 2 of these bad boys so that I could hire them up and just be done with it. We'll probably get to that point eventually, but today we are not at that point. We don't have the money. Here we go. Hire them up and let them rock. There you are. So now we need to find a tractor that I can use to move things around. See, this goes 26. This goes 32. I think this will be the appropriate vehicle to pull over this. The loading wagon. Oh, yeah. And now the fun of go, go, go and get it all done as quickly as possible starts. One of the smart things to do in this situation would probably be to try and use a loading wagon with arms on it, but I mean, this is what we've got, so this is what we're going to use. We're going about 3 times faster than the combine harvester, so we will catch up to them sooner, if not later. Well, we've almost caught up with them. We haven't done all of the passes they've done, but they've only hit, what was that, 4 of them? Yeah, so not too bad. The amount of straw that we're getting is great, though. We got 100,000 liters already, and that's, what, up to 30,000 liters, so getting about a third on the straw. It's pretty good. So I got some ideas. I'm sitting here looking at a couple fields that I think would be a lot of fun to expand over to. For example, 88 and 89, we got carrots and parsnips in here. We got some other random stuff up here, too, but this would be a really nice block of fields to go through. However, I don't have the money to get all of this at the same time, so I need to find out which one's more expensive. Okay, field 49. We're going to buy that field immediately. There we go. Buy the land. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Now we own that. I need to be able to harvest carrots, and there is a new way to do that. And that's with this guy right here, the Homer Teardals T440 Multi-Harvester. We've utilized this and a couple other pieces in previous videos, but I think this specifically will be very nice to run. We can either do 60,000 liters, but that fills up fairly quickly. I think 250,000 would probably be the better way to go. We're going to leave the engine the way it is. We're going to leave everything else the way that it is and lease it for $10,700. Now, we need to find ourselves one that does, what did I say? We're doing carrots? Is that what the field is? This guy? Carrots, yeah. So we need to take that. Let's get in here and find a carrot harvester header. Let's see, standard, fast, and unreal. I can, yeah, we're not going to go too crazy with that. See, 5,000 or 500, that's 1,000. So I could save myself a little bit of money just by doing that. Boom, baby. Yeah. It still moves pretty quickly. I've gotten a hold of a couple of these that have the like higher revved engines and stuff like that, which are just ridiculous. But yeah, this works pretty well. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna take this guy right here. Let's go ahead and enable fast farming in it. That way I don't have to do that later. And we are going to take everything that's in the carrot field, sell that, then we are going to get a parsnip header and harvest the parsnips, sell that, and then hopefully by the time we've bought and sold both of those, we have enough money to buy these at the top as well. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we can easily find out. I don't know what the best way to do this actually is. I think maybe just kind of go in a long row like this, set it here, hire him up on a worker, and let him rock and roll. Yeah, I guess so. Pretty glad I didn't go with 60,000 liter capacity right now, because that would be already real full, like 20% going on 30%. Ooh, this is filling up too, though. So with a 250,000 liter capacity, we have filled up to, what's that, 16, 17, maybe 18 when it's all said and done. Almost 20% in one pass. That's a lot. So we can do about 5 passes before we have to unload this. Fortunately, we've got a trailer that'll do it, so that makes things nice and easy. We'll get down through here. There we go. All right. I'm up on a worker. We need to go get a tipper ASAP. Dude, I'm gunning it And that harvester's catching up with us. I'm trying to get to this other end so that we can kind of catch him and unload, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. I'm excited we get to use this new trailer, though. So this is at least a good thing. Maybe being downhill will make this a little bit easier than I think it will. I don't know. I don't actually know how this is going to work. You know what? Let's just make it easy on ourselves. So there we are, 53%. 130, cool, 133,000 liters. All in that. Man, that's so much. Let's bring it around. Actually, I need to pipe that out. There we go. It will pull under this and maybe try and hire a worker and try and hit go, go, go all at the same time. I don't know if we'll be able to do that or not. That's going to unload pretty quickly. All right, it's 2 to the left, hire worker, and gun it. Oh, he's too fast. It just goes way too fast, man. And this stupid Deutz bar just does not have the power to get up and go. Why? There's a 2-mile-an-hour difference, and I can't even catch, dude. Well, I guess it is what it is. Let's, so we got 133,000 liters here. We'll just kind of go back to the other end and wait, or maybe better down here. And we'll just stay down here. So now we just kind of get back to the way things were. Get back to normal. We'll get a little bit of harvesting done. We're going to pick up as much of this straw as we possibly can. And we're going to have a nice big sale. But unfortunately, there's so much more left to do that we're not going to be able to finish it here. So hopefully we'll finish harvesting in the next one. Hello and welcome back to Zielonka. Today we have a bunch going on. So we've got a field that is, well, not done yet. We've got another field that is completely not done yet. And there's a lot more harvesting left to do. I severely underestimated how long it was going to take to harvest all of this. And we're actually just getting started because we've got to finish carrots today. Of course, our main field, we have to finish our oats, or canola rather. But we've also got parsnips, cotton, and potatoes that are all going to be harvested today, and maybe more. I just don't know. What I do know is that we should make a decent enough amount of money off all this. Currently, we have 500,000 liters of carrots to sell, but I don't quite remember how much they sell for. So I guess we'll find out here soon enough. 250,000 liters of carrots into it. How are we gonna do? Oh, that's gonna take a little while to sell. I guess I could have taken these somewhere else where I could have made extra money off them in the long run, like the soup factory or the preserved food factory, for example. That probably would have been a better decision. Nah, we're okay. Oh, this is interesting. The trailer's drifting. I've seen this happen before. I've seen this happen with quite a few things, and it's happening more and more recently. It really hasn't happened too much with Farming Simulator 22. I haven't had this trouble, but 19, this was a really big problem. And she's drifting, boys. Not much, but it's drifting. The good news is the amount of money that we're getting off these carrots is way more than I was expecting. I mean, we're pretty high up there already. And we haven't even sold 2/3 of the shed. And at least for that little second sell, because I had to sell twice, that's 77,000 for that one. I'm not 100% sure what we made the first time around on that bit, but yeah, it's not too bad. Now let's go and get the other 250,000 liters and do this again. And I may end up having to go in and modify these trailers just a little bit because they take a little while. Okie dokie. There it is again. We'll hire him up on a worker and rock and roll. This dude is doing okay, but going a little bit slow. I'm actually going to check on him here. There's 68,000 liters in here, and it is going as slow as dirt, which leads me to believe that this mod specifically forgot what the weight is. I'm gonna hire him back up, but we may have to switch out because the update mass equals false ain't a thing on this mod. Let's see if tipping out the back is any faster. So left, right, center is usually, or left and right are usually the ways that I dump because it's just easier that way, at least for me. But yeah, that's not going any faster, but it's working and it's not scooting around, so that's good, very good. All right, here we go. we've got this. I think, let's see, carrots are done, I believe, right? Carrots are all done, the whole field? The whole field, cool. Let's get rid of this header because we don't need that anymore. And we've got another 51,000 liters in here. Instead of waiting for that, I'm just gonna take it straight over there and sell it. This is actually gonna be super funny because I don't think I've ever done this before. Trying to sell out of a combine or a harvester. I keep calling this a combine, it's not, it's a harvester. Trying to sell out of this and maybe try and get this sold at the same time. Let's see, where will it go? Right there? There we go. All right, money definitely going up there. There we go, we'll pull away. And now we need a parsnip header. And we've got it. So now let's buy the field of parsnips. There we go. And we've actually got a lot more money left than I thought we did. $61,000 there just for that field. But oh man, oh man, oh man, how much it has actually made us. This is ridiculous. So this is gonna be just another fun pass of telling it to just go, 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 go. $129,000 on that, so we made well over 200 grand just on the root crops there. So that is great news. Let's go ahead and hire him up on a worker right here and let him go do his thing. So this actually needs to go cart for the canola. That harvester, it weighs way too much, and that poor little combine just can't get enough power to get over those hills, so this should make it quicker. There we go, we'll go ahead and get this. Oh no, this wasn't modified, so it's gonna take a bajillion years to do this. Oh no. So we're actually still waiting on all of this. I was able to get about half of the field done, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, the parsnips. So I'm gonna have to cart with the harvester with this one. We'll take you guys over here. I've been waiting, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes maybe in game, something like that. And there's a lot going on here that shouldn't. Did it really move? Oh, it's empty. Oh, never mind. My point is now moot, so it doesn't matter. But that did move around a lot. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's go do some carting. Also, just look how busy this is. We got so much going on over here, all over there. I'll tell you what, if I had it in me, I'd just probably go buy a bunch more stuff and have like a couple of harvesters running everything. We're definitely probably going to swap that harvester back out for one of my modded versions, because that's just, nothing else has been changed. That's going to need an update. This, however, will take about 3 seconds, I think. Maybe less. Let's find out here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 seconds, roughly. There's another $100,000. Not bad. Fishing up with some parsnips now coming through, and we actually have another field that is, I think, ready to go. Down here, this field is parsnips. So we're gonna buy that now. As a matter of fact, I think we could probably afford to buy the rest of these now too. It's gonna be a lot to come through and plow these up, but it's gonna be so worth it. Yeah! This one's weird though. You can see there's like some wheat. I don't know what that is. But there's something there that's still there from like a previous harvest. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Maybe this is just one of those fields that does that. And every once in a while there's a few of those. So, figured I'd mention it. You know how it is. So we'll come through here. We'll see what we could do about getting this stuff done. We're at 92% now. So we will have to unload and come back, unless there's somewhere around here that's a little bit easier with parsnips. I don't know. Let's take a look real quick. So the preserved food factory, I believe, is right over here, isn't it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, maybe not close. So that's way up here. Let's see. Oop, we've got a little cove there. Yay! Yeah, gotta love hopping over that. Got another one. Yay! That's so much fun. All right, let's get up here. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna get in here and do this. Does my header even fit through here? Man, just barely. But this should actually be fairly simple. We'll just turn this around and boom this out. I probably should have been coming over here this whole time, because it's going to come down to a certain point where it's going to say there's no more room available. and I don't know when that's going to happen. But we are getting a decent chunk of change out of that. Very nice. There we go. So 101,000 liters for harvest, or dollars rather, and it's still got a little bit more. Now, if I was smart, ooh, we are going way too fast. Can I slow down? Yeah, there we go. If I was smart, I would buy that because we just made our money back, and then we could make our money back even more. But I don't wanna. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back down and sell the rest of this at a different spot, just like this. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Oh, I think I've actually got the auger stuck. Yeah, can't extend while the auger is extended, but I'll do that. I'll bring it back in. Oh, I broke it. There's 8,000 liters in there and I broke it. Come on. Unfortunately, I had to reset it to get it over here. Definitely had some trouble there. But you know what? It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's cool. Let's see. Combine harvester down there is finished up, which makes me very happy. And we're just owed about 8,000 liters. So we'll just figure out what 8,000 liters cost and we'll pop that money in. Instead of trying to sell this combine, I tell you what we may do. We may, well, definitely sell it, but I think we may just buy a different combine. I mean, the combines that we've been using have been a little bit heavy and not exactly perfect for what we want to do. So maybe we go through and find something that's a little bit bigger, maybe something that I've got an unrealistic version of, maybe something like a this guy or this guy. You know, I'm sure we find something. The end of harvest is here. That is it right there. Ba-boom. Well, okay, I'd say the end of harvest. The end of harvest for canola. Yeah. We've still got to pick up all this straw. We've still got to finish up with our other crops. We've got a couple more fields to harvest, guys. We are far from over. So let's take this combine because I'm not crazy happy with the final turnout that we had there. We have 82,000 liters of canola in there. That's great. Now let's head over and we'll finish picking up all this, and by then it'll be time to go sell some parsnips. Again, straw's in, total of 427,000 liters. And we've got a final run of parsnips right here. Waboosh. Got it. Yeah, we'll spin that thing around. All right, so now we're going to be running over. We have 2 more fields left over here to go. We've got, what is that? Cotton and potatoes, which is really interesting. So we need to come into here and we need to get a cotton header. So that will do. And then we also need a potato header as well. So there we go. We've got those. $1,000 worth of leasing, but we'll make a whole lot more. Yeah, we're going to harvest cotton with this harvester. Boom it out and get it sold. I think this should be about another $100,000, but I'm not quite sure. We actually have made a lot of money just by using this piece of equipment. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yo, get you a T440. Yeah. How's about we run cotton next? This is going to be quite confusing because I've never actually used a machine like this to do a crop like that before. Now, potatoes, sugar beets, stuff like that, all that's been modded in, so we've done that before plenty of times. But not cotton. So this is going to be different, to say the least. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. Hire worker. That is working. That's so weird. And the cotton's coming in and it's even going through the bin at the bottom. Gosh, in real life, that would be far from working. But it works here. I think this is the first time that we've actually seen loose cotton in Farm Sim 22, at least for all platforms. Oop, not quite, man, not quite. Bring it over here. There you go. All right. Yeah, so we're going to knock this field out real quick because it is super confusing. Tell you what, this has been interesting to say the very least. I'm using a beet harvester to harvest cotton. In no world but Farming Simulator would this be a thing. And I love it. Oh, it's so interesting and different. And Very cool. Very, very cool. So we've also got to figure out now where are we going to be selling our cotton to. So let's come up here. Let's find cotton, which is right there. And we have farmer's market and spinnery. So let's just go to the farmer's market. And here you go. I have no idea what this is going to get. Actually, cotton's probably back here, isn't it? Yep. I have no idea what this is going to bring us. $87,000? Is it just me, or does that seem like a lot? That seems like a lot to me. I mean, don't take it, but this is really, really ridiculous. All right, there we go. Last bit, potatoes. Now, I've used modded harvesters to do this kind of thing before, but it's still just really interesting watching it go through there. Anyway, so let's let this do its job. I don't think we're gonna have to switch it up, but we might. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go. My words ain't working is what's going on. Erlengrad is not where we are going, but it looks like we are going to get something better at grain mill, so that's where the canola shall go. Not a bad take off of canola. $324,000. Nice. We're almost millionaires. Next is the straw. Let's take this, drop it there. There we go. This is still going to take a little while. I'm not going to ignore that fact. Potatoes are looking good, but it's still going to take this a little bit of time for our potatoes. So let's figure out maybe where said potatoes will want to be sold. Let's go through here. Let's see. Supermarkets, 11.18. That's pretty good. Farmers markets, 11.26. I think that is going to be the one. Straw has brought in a grand total of $65,000, bringing us 971 grand. Pretty good. Ending out with our potato harvest. This should definitely do us well. It's well over, I think it's like $1,100 per 1,000 liters. And we got 138,000 liters in here. So this should make a pretty penny. Maybe 150, $160,000, something like that. 155, right down the middle. So the next time that you guys see us, we are going to be taking a trip into the future. Oh yeah, we're going into the future of Farming Simulator. Well, fast forwarding time 2 years. That's what I'm doing. We're going to fast forward into the spring of 2 years from now, whenever that may be. That way, we've got some trees to harvest. Accidentally fast forwarded too far. We're in May now. See you in the next one. Trees time. The time has come. I don't know how in the world the game let me plant so many trees together, or the fact that my frame rate's perfectly fine about it. But we got to get rid of these trees. Let's do it. There's a lot of different ways that we can do this. And obviously it's going to be very difficult cutting them, because as soon as you cut them, well, they're just going to fall like into each other and get stuck. I don't know how I'm going to dealing with that. So I think the first thing to try would be maybe this front row here, cut them so that they fall towards that field and then drag them in. I have no idea if that's going to work. So let's give it a try and see what happens. Let's go all the way down to there. Cut it up. I'm not using any quick cutting mods or anything like that. Just base game chainsaws to see what happens when I do that. Yep, that's about what I thought would happen. Now, let's go along through here and cut all of the branches off. This should help us at least manage the tree and its size itself. This is a big tree, man. Okay, not bad. I don't want to do that 300 times, but not bad. Gonna have a little bit of help with this one. Let's hook it up. I probably also go for a Hetzebickler, like the old Big John Deere, but I think at least for now, this will probably do okay. This worked really well the last time we tried doing this. I just don't want to deal with it the whole time. We may end up getting a harvester. I don't know how that's gonna go. There we go. We got that. How do I bring it in? Left, right? Found it. This is a big piece of log, dude. All I need to do is get it into right here. There we go. And goodbye. Sold. And that was 5,000 liters. Oof. All right, I'm going to try it a different way. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I don't know if anything that I'm doing is a good idea. So let's see. Let's take this. Let's find that nice little spot at the bottom. Got it. Timber! Bam! All right, let's get this thing, and I'm just gonna drag it in. About right there. Do like this. I'm not even gonna worry about the sides on there. Got that. Hook him up and drag it in. Go, run button. Come on. Uh-oh. There we go. I can't even see what's going on because of the... Got it? Yeah, we do. And then pull forward again. I don't want to do this 300 times. Boop. But it does work. I don't know. Let's try this with a few and see what happens. Little check-in. Things are going good, and I've got a new little way I'm doing things. So let's bring this down. Let me show you this. So we got this tree, which I push into that tree, and then that tree gets pulled over with that tree. Check this out. All right, we'll hook that up there, and then we will just kind of drag it towards us, like so. Kind of rolls a little bit at first, which makes things nice and easy. We'll get it close to the other ones, like so. Then we take it this one and put it on this one, and take it that one and put it on. That one, yeah. And then we pull them all into each other and go, just like that. Uh-oh, stuck on a. We're stuck. We're stuck. I need professional help. Come on, got it. Yeah. I was about to say, I know the tractor could do it, but there we go. So now I've got 3. Took a little bit of effort, if I'm honest, but we're doing good. We're gonna fill up quickly though. We're at 44,000 liters, and we can hold 75,000. So I think one of the things that we should probably do is upgrade the sawmill. Let's see how much that costs. 61 grand. Not bad. Now we got 150,000. It's not bad. Is there a better way to do this, though? What if I got one of these? I've never used one of these before, so I have no idea what I'm doing here. But let's see. This seems like it would be a good idea, because we could take that and then drop them down and then just kind of drag them in there and sell them. But I don't actually know if that's gonna work, if this is even a good idea. Let's try and get 2 of them that are kind of straight on a little bit, like that. I don't even know if I could get 2 of these. Let's see. All right, so right and left is up and down, and I don't know how to control this thing. Tree's too thick for this machine. Well, that sucks. Oh, it says at the bottom 58. Yeah, these trees are 70. I found a thing that is a problem. My wood chips are spawning. I've set that to selling now, but yeah, I don't know what happened with that. I'm going to go through and try a couple things, maybe get a quick cut mod where I can quick cut these trees and maybe get them on the ground a little quicker. Oh, I've got a way better idea. Totally forgot this existed. Yo's has the mobile wood warehouse, which takes wood in and sends it wherever you need it to go. Well, good thing for us. I've only got one place that actually accepts wood. Oh, that accepts wood as well. Oh. Well, I gotta be honest, even with both of them maxed out, I'm pretty sure we're gonna fill them both up. So let's do it, man. First, we need the mobile wood warehouse. This little guy right here, which kind of place that down there. And now we can go and grab this and take it to wherever the wood is, and it will send it, or transport it rather, to wherever the wood needs to go. So let's take our handy dandy chainsaw, which has instant cut now. Oh, I love that. Also, it's another mod that Yost did, but I don't know if he released it to anybody. I know he sent it to me though. Yeah, let's go. Zip, zip, zip. There we go. I think that's probably enough. Let's come over here. We'll also double check to make sure. Oh, wood is set to spawn. That's not a good idea. Distribute. There we go. And then activate. Yeah. Oh, you can actually like physically put wood in there and use it as like a storage. That's overpowered, isn't it? Seems a little OP to me. Wait, are those gone? Yo. All those are gone. This is the greatest thing ever. All right, so taking a look at this, and it looks like we've got incoming, outgoing materials, and it should be sending it to the different places that need it, which is a good thing. I just don't know how long it's going to take. We actually may have to turn on time in order for that to happen. So let's do that. We'll send it on ×1, at least to start with. And we'll go from there. All right, let's cut some more trees down. Also, there were 2 that were inside of each other. Look at this right here. Yeah, there's a lot of those in here, actually. So we're going to have to be careful about where and what we cut down and how. But between now and then, let's go zip, zip, zippity. Wham! Was this 2? Nope, that's just 1. This is like so easy. It's so stupidly easy. Oh my goodness. How much we have? 109,000. We should probably upgrade that. Actually, upgrading it's super easy to do. Oh, did I upgrade the carpentry? I did on accident. Let's see. Let's just keep upgrading this because the pricing is not that bad. Yeah, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully that doesn't cause us any problems. Let's go cut some more trees down. Oh my goodness, you don't even have to put it down. As long as you're holding on to it, the trigger still works. You can even run with it. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. This may have just turned into my favorite mod ever. Drop that there. Let's go take a look at this and see how we are doing. Let's see. What, we're at 234,000 liters. Hope that starts to distribute soon. Let's see. There's no wood in there, and there's no extra wood there. It is set to distributing, right? Oh, we got a double tree. All right. So these have been like popping in the past. Let's see what happens here. So there's one. And it's just so happy to be doing its thing. And then here's this one. Sometimes the second one's not as fun. Yeah, not as fun. Well, I got a little carried away and I decided to go from side to side and just start cutting trees down. And there's not much left. There's only a little bit. The problem is I had one tree that fell the wrong way. So we're going to have to go through here and get all of these. I was trying to get it all to where we could do it all at once. But I don't think that's going to be the way that it works. Because there's one little guy. That little guy right there. Preventing us. So let's pop here. Let's grab this. And let's just start running. Let's see. Can I hold it down? No, we got to click it. So we could sit here, run through, straight through, just like that. I don't even know where I'm going right now. No. No. There's no... All of it. At once? Get out of here. That's the problem tree. And that one, why, what? I dropped it. I'm sorry, little dude. That is way too easy, man. Way too easy. Let's take a look at it real quick. We've almost got 1 million liters of wood in there. All right. I'm going to cut the rest of these trees down. I don't know what in the world I'm going to do with these stumps, though. All right. I don't actually know what's going on in there anymore. It is a lot. And I'm pretty sure I cut that tree down. You can see it moving, right? Or maybe I didn't. I don't think I actually did. I don't think I could even see in there. So let's just go over here. Let's get this little... Where'd it go? There it is, over here. And we're just going to run around and go click, 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 click. Just like this. Click, 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 click. I can't believe this works. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Now, obviously, because I'm using the upgraded factories mod, this is a little bit easier. Oh, I didn't cut it down. Look at that. This is a little bit easier just because I'm using that mod specifically. How did this get over here? Wow. All right. One more right here, eh? And the cars can move finally. Wait, are all the cars right here? That's every car for the whole map. What a bunch of idiots. All right. Last one. We cut. Timber. Nice. All right. We'll grab this, bring it over here, and click. Got it. Now I got all these stumps. I'm probably just going to go around and delete them because it's a whole lot easier to do it that way than any other way. Get out of here, deer. Show. Let's take a look at this, see how everybody's doing. So we got 1.5 million liters of wood. We are not able to hold that much, even in a fully upgrade. No, it's not fully upgraded. Well, we should probably upgrade that because that's going to be a lot of wood all at once. Let's activate this as well, and let's upgrade that facility. What are we at? 1.2 million? We could probably spend another 200,000. Let's upgrade that, and we'll upgrade this, and maybe once more. All right, 169. Nice. I figured out how to get under the map, so I'm doing it like this. I'm using the player action camera and utilizing a few other things as well. Plus, so we use an LG monitor, and I could actually get a little crosshair in the middle because somehow I've deleted the ability to show my hand in the game, which is terrifying. So I had to use that. Hey, I think I got my hand back. Hey, there it is. All right, what up, hand? All right, so at this point, oh goodness, I can't speak. At this point, I think I've done enough to cause some trouble. We're gonna boop, come, just stay upright. What are you doing, man? Right there? There we go. It's a little top heavy. I am going to, well, I guess to save changes. Oh, no, don't save the changes. Oh, goodness. Yeah. We need to get some seeding done, fertilizing done, all that good stuff. So we're probably going to have to do most of that in the next one. We've got a couple more episodes left, so we're going to have some fun while we do it. So next up, episode number 9. We are back on here for Zielonka. This is number 9, and we have a new planter. Well, it's not a new, but it's definitely not a planter. This is a leased plow that we are going to be using to plow up a couple of these fields together, at least to line them up. I tried to get something a little bit bigger than what we had. Everything was just a little bit too, well, there you go. It was just a little bit too much. This is kind of neat because this actually rolls and plows at the same time. So it does a lot of really nice things for you and for your field all at the same time. So right now I'm just kind of going through trying to set a couple things, and then we're going to come back around and then make these fields just a little bit bigger. Or maybe I just won't do that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. So the goal for this harvest is going to be to plant as much as possible. And of course, we've got now 2 fields that we're going to be running. We've got the one that we just did the last harvest there, and we've got another one on this side that we're going to be running. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put in each. If we do root crops over here, well, that's just going to go like super fast and is going to be almost too easy to do all at the same time. So I don't know if that's what we're going to do here. We could also do something else like sugarcane, but again, there's harvesters to make that easy. I don't know, I may just do like a regular crop and just get some like regular harvesters to get everything and do it that way. Kind of sounds like the easy way out, but it's also gonna take a while no matter what I do. This might help out just a little bit. I figured for the last couple episodes, at least we'll have something here. This does need to be repaired though, because it is used, but it is nice. Fin 800, we got close to 300 horsepower in here. Moves, it is good to go. So this is going to be super helpful when trying to get a few things done on this field over here. And I figured it would probably be easier if I came through and, you know, fertilized and planted this field while we go ahead and get the other field ready to go. I've only got 1 seeder, so at the end of the day, we may even have to lease an extra seeder just to get the extra field done. But you know what? Still not gonna take too long. Well, we've still got quite a bit to go over here, but I've plowed up a lot of this together already. We're still gonna run around and see how big we can make this field, but at least for now, that is good. Now we need to jump back in here to the 828. There's a few little spots I think he missed, and we need to get this guy on a seeder ASAP, but we gotta figure out what we're gonna see. Usually, I like to go with oats and grass for the last setup, but I'm not quite sure oats and grass will be appropriate for the last harvest on this map. But again, I don't want to go too crazy, otherwise harvest won't last long enough. We can't get a full minute out of it. So why don't we do it? Let's get a hold of a couple of these. I'll go ahead and buy 2 of those. We actually have one of these already, I think. Yeah, the small little guy. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And let's find ourselves something that's gonna hold seed a little better. I feel like a couple of these should work okay, right? I'm not gonna buy them, but we will definitely lease them. Let's see if this... Oh, in order to do those new crops, this has to be cultivated, doesn't it? Crap. Sitting here talking about stuff from DLCs. Let's get ourselves one of those. I don't know if I need 2 of these or not. Should we get 2 of these? I feel like 2 of these would be too many. Whatever, I got 2 of them. Nobody's gonna say anything. All right, let's rock and roll. I think this may be the first time I've ever cultivated a field on purpose, so yippee to that. Let's drop it down. I think I have fast farming enabled, and I do, which works great for me. So in order to do these new crops, I guess we're gonna have to till the land. Man, is this what you guys do all the time? This stinks. Got her hired up on a worker. It is rocking and rolling at that wonderful 6 meter working with. Just incredible, man. Just incredible. All right. So that brings me back over here to our little roller slash plow and gets us in a nice position where we can start finishing getting a few of these bits done. I can hire a worker on this because it overlaps field just a little bit. This is one thing I don't know if you guys know or not, but if you're ever creating fields and you've got just a little bit of overlap onto the field itself, set it to create fields and then hire a worker and it'll go straight down the side, allowing me to do that right there. It's actually really sweet. Check that out. Oh yeah, cultivating. Ugh. All the little plowing that we need to do around the middle is done, and now I get to make these fields a wee bit bigger, which is exactly what I'm doing here, as you can see. I'm gonna go all the way around, kind of make this seem like a little bit more of a seamless large field versus keeping it just similar, but we are gonna get a good harvest off of this thing, which is gonna be super nice. Up here at the very top, I am gonna try and come around just a little bit like this. We may even extend that out as well. Yeah, definitely gonna do that. So let's fill this in real quick. Now that we got that, we can come through here, kind of pick up where we left off around right there. Yeah, now we can come through and actually extend these fields out a little bit. The way that they've got them works really nicely for workers and stuff like that, but mod map creators would probably have brought these out a little bit further, so that's what we're doing. And lastly, we come along this far edge, and we try and extend this out a little bit. Now it is cultivated up on one side and plowed, so we are actually gonna be in charge of taking this all the way down. Man, this is gonna take forever. So we're done using this. I guess I have to go in there with a cultivator, don't I? Let's go ahead and drop that off and we'll get that returned. Bam! Great animation on that, love it. And while I'm at it, I think we'll probably go ahead and fertilize the other setup of the field. So on that one, we've got everything plowed up. Over here, we're still cultivating, which is gonna take a minute. Here's where having a couple different setups is going to be extremely useful. Number one, we about to get out this Kubota right here and set it to planting. I need to get rid of this. Wait, get off here. Because we have front seat takes, this should be fairly good. Honestly, I'm looking at this now going, man, I really should have put some extra weight on the back. These things are gonna be a little bit heavy. It'll be all right, whatever. Let's get this unfolded. We are going to do red beets on this field. That's right, we're gonna do a couple different sets here, red beets and carrots. We've done some parsnips, and well, carrots are just awesome. So we're just gonna keep doing those. I decided. So we'll set this here and set him on a worker. Hopefully he'll line up with the edge of the field. Fingers crossed. We will enable fast farming so they can at least get their job done a little bit quicker. Otherwise, oh, it's rock and roll time, man. Rock and roll. Think we're gonna fill the seeds up? No, that's not it, because we've also got our Fiat Agri right here, the Turbo DT. We're gonna use this as well. We're gonna put this on carrots and send it to the other field. As mentioned, this one's gonna run on carrots, and well, this is gonna take a while is what this is gonna do. 6 meter worker width, which is phenomenal. We'll be doing it 26 miles an hour, which is not phenomenal, but you know what? I guess it could be worse. It could be a whole lot worse. My only hope through here is that we don't get ourselves into any kind of trouble. Hopefully that guy turns around where they're supposed to, and hopefully this worker turns around where they're supposed to. Hire them up and let them go. Very cool, very cool. And we'll enable fast farming just so we can have a little bit extra fun. It is on plowed ground though, so there may be a couple spots of this that are quite uneven. I don't know, we'll find out. And also, you're probably pointing out I didn't do hills. You were right, I did not do hills. And now that our fertilizer's done, I'm gonna go hook this up to the other cultivator and we'll see if we can't get all the rest of this cultivated as quickly as possible. After that, we may end up buying a couple more planters and trying to get this done. So now we're at a point where I have hired up this guy on a worker. We took care of the little weird, like, pointy area down here at the bottom. So now let's bounce around and see how everybody's doing. So we've got our first worker that we hired. Now, this has been a little while ago, but he's still going. He's doing a good job. I hate cultivating. Let's move on to something fun. Seeding. Yeah. Carrots, they are rocking and rolling now. They're at 99% still, so I think we're probably going to be okay for the rest of that. Red beets, you never know. We've gone through 4% of our seed in that much space. I don't know if we'll be able to make it, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. We'll be able to make it just fine. Uh-oh, it is starting to rain. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. And speaking of raining, what is this? Did we forget to cultivate a spot? Oh, it's at the top of the hill. You know what? It'll be fine. We've also got some missed spots over here, but I ain't gonna push them too hard. We're not gonna... Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Yo, is it just me or seeding, like, taking off? I know we're only running 6 meters, but... Dude, it is moving. I'm really glad that we could do this in the rain, though. That's good. Hopefully it doesn't get too muddy. I don't know what's going on with that one. I was about to say, he keeps going. I need to come down through here and smooth this out a little bit, dude. Soften. That's the one. Let's see if we can bring this down just a little bit. Yeah, just like that. Probably should have done this a little while ago, but I don't think it needed it a while ago, but it certainly does now. There's a couple spots that really need this kind of extra smoothing outness, so I may come through here and just kind of try and smooth some of this out. This is a super hilly field. It's not as good as it could be, but it's better than nothing, so I'll take better than nothing. All right, so that is done. This is done, which means we need to go get ourselves a couple planters and finish the job here. Let's try something a little bit different. So we used, I believe it was the horse seed tanks on the other ones. Let's go with something a little different here, see what happens. Let's start it off with this version right here. Now, I don't know where our seeder is on the other side, but because this has more power and can go faster in a straight line, I do think that it's probably more beneficial to have this version going straight on. What's going on? Wait, is that just something off of the distance that I can't see? It is! Oh, that's weird, isn't it? Very, very weird indeed. Let's see. He's good. Can I make it to the other end of the field before he makes it to the end of his field? The answer was no. I had to manually stop it. But we can get it about right here, hire him up on a worker, fast farming is enabled. So this way we should be able to do this a bit quicker. I think he'll probably be able to go fairly fast. Yeah, things are going there. So let's bring this guy all the way to the other side of the field and let him rock. Got him. Now, this is the easy part right here. Let him go, let him do his thing. The hard part is actually going to be this guy right here, because I have to find the 360 or 270 degree angle about right like that, more or less. Let's see, where am I? Right here. Yeah, I gotta find like an angle like that, drop it down, and then go here, follow along with that line on the ground, and then come back and do it again. The reason I say to do it like this, it's not for you guys at home, it's for me on this map, specifically on this little build, because this is how I've got everything going for the rest of the field, and I'd like it to be cohesive. I don't want a bunch of parts flying around in opposite directions. And these little spots in the field, they are just getting run straight over. I don't even care. But I will say this, the idea I had for this little part of the field right here, it is actually working perfectly fine, exactly the way that I wanted. Makes me happy. That part's done. Now we have to do literally the same thing for this part down here. Now, the good thing about this one is I can actually set it on a worker like here, and then I can go ahead and split this from the rest of the field. This is gonna make this super easy. So then I just have to hit this little spot down here on the right, and everything's good. See? We're doing okay. This should be our last little bit right here. Then we can just hire him up on a worker and let him do his thing, like the rest of the area. Yeah, all right. That's what we'll talk about, man. We'll put it right here and hire him up, and the worker should just do everything. That's working. This is looking good. I may have to come through and fix a couple of those little bits, but I think it'll be okay for now. So as you can tell, we have a lot more to do here. So the next episode might be of us finishing planting, but I'm probably just going to try and finish this on my own, but IRL, I actually need to go record a mod video. So, head back, because we have one more episode right here from Zielonka. The time has come, harvest day, and the end. Oh my goodness, the end of Zielonka. We have done quite a few things. Normally with DLC maps, we don't go past 10 episodes, so this one's going to be exactly the same. Maybe in the future we may come back to this, otherwise today is going to be fun. So we have a nice day, no rain in the forecast. We should be good to go, and we've got a couple fields that are ready for harvest. So take a look at there, ready to harvest. We've got all of these fields in red beet, with the exception of these little itty bitty bits of canola here that just nothing ever happened. However, this field turned out much better, probably because it's flatter. We've got carrots. So reddish, pink-ish, and orange. Well, I couldn't really think of much else to go for, so this is what we are going for. I probably could have made this a little bit pinker, but yeah, I don't know. I like that red color. And this is just base game orange. Actually, this is base game red, or it's hardy, I think. Yo, look at this. Look at it right out here. Yeah, hardy. These have not been highly modified. There's nothing crazy going on with these. 250,000 liters each, and the headers go 24 miles an hour. So about what the rest of everything was doing. So, yeah, I mean, it's not too wild. I mean, considering what I'm known for, these aren't that bad. Plus, they are not anything wild and crazy when it comes to header width. So we just got a standard 5.4 meter headers on there. The combines really don't go too fast. They don't have a ton of power, but they'll be perfect for what I want to do today, which is harvesting. Yeah. So these are the versions that come with Mark Thor's, the T440. So it is the Grimmy branded piece of equipment. This is not the Colossus branded. So we'll drop it down and rock and roll. We are not going to be utilizing any like fast farming or anything like that. I didn't think that it would be appropriate, I guess. I don't know. Otherwise, this video wouldn't be very long, because we'd just be harvesting and then we would be done. So yeah. Now also with the 250,000 liters instead of the 1 million liter capacity, we're actually going to have to cart, I think, a little bit. We're going to get stuck when it go eventually. Anyway, let's see if I can maybe get to a point where I can hire a worker going back and forth here. Oh, and we are definitely in trouble because I don't have a trailer anymore. I did get rid of the trailer that we had from Omatana's pack. Maybe we could use one of the older versions of the pack that I've still got that still has a modified header in it. Or header trailer. All right, so that's where we're stopping, huh? You can't just keep going a little bit. Yo, why is that not working? It's ready for harvest. Is it the right crop? The right crop? Don't tell me that I planted the wrong crop in here. Nope, there we go. See, it's working. What in the world is going on with the little thingy over here? Drop down. DJ is about as confused gets. Well, it worked then! So stupid. This pack is a little bit smaller, I think, than her other pack, but the good thing is, through here, we might be able to pull things around a little bit easier. So let's go with here. Let's go with a Trelleborg and a wide, nice T404. Love those guys. And let's set them up the way we have for the other pieces. So let's go hardy, and then let's go with a light gray wheel. There's one set. And then let's go orange over here. Shouting. I didn't know they changed the logo up with that one. Or did they? I actually don't know. All right, stop it. Knock it off. You're done doing headlands, bro. Or end row? I feel like that's an end row. So here's kind of the idea is I want to get this field that we're on currently to the point where all I have to do is hire a worker on it and be done with it. That includes hitting the little headland or end rows down here. I think we ran 5 of them total. And I'm going to be doing the exact same thing over here on the other end. We're only driving down through here one time. Then we're going to go get a tipper when we finally have the ability to hire a worker. If we can hire a worker and not fill up between now and then we will be good to go. Hopefully I've flattened that out enough. Did I do it? I did it. Good job. One of the coolest things about running this setup right here is the header's small enough to where even you're just fine, man. All you gotta do is just drive. You can do it in first person and be okay. I can't drive real big headers, even like a 7 or 8 meter header on a combine. I just have the worst time trying to use that in the game. But smaller one like this, 5.4, hey, I could use that in first person, no problem. This is way more fun too. I think I have officially found the point where I need assistance. We've made it about right here, but yeah, we're gonna need somebody to come around and tip this thing out. Nice thing about these tippers is they will hold, I believe it's 1.5 million. I think in this setup, 2 million liters, which is a lot. That's a lot. And I think that's gonna be just fine. Anything coming? Nah. Oh! Not quite sure how I'm gonna get in there. I mean, that's the field, but this is completely blocked in. I guess I could go around the outside? I don't know. Let's go up on the curb here and see what happens. Don't go too far right there towards the left. Yay! And then around here, combine should be over there on the left, right? Yeah, there it is. Thank you very much. And now our 5th end row, I guess? Settling? I don't know. The 5th pass on this end of the field is done. Now I am gonna take advantage of being right here. We're gonna go ahead and empty this out again. I don't really want to take this around with me everywhere. So yeah, that's going in there. Down here is actually a big question. I have no idea if my worker can even turn around with this little or much space. I think he can, but you know what? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's just finish the entire pass. So we'll just do this because it seems like they could probably handle that by themselves. We'll get around to about right here. There we go. Run over the crop because, well, that's how we roll. And set them up towards our right in front of us. Come on, please make the full turn. I can't believe I had to do all that. Like Austin Powers stuck in. What? You ain't field not owned. Man, I own that field. We're good. We're cool. I think I got too close to that. Oh, you know what? That's probably what was going on down here, because I don't own that land. Oh. Well, that all makes sense now. Speaking of making sense, let's come up here and make some carrots out of the ground. I'm gonna hire a worker up on it and let him just do all of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Go do your job. All right, where's my other one at? Found him. And it looks like somebody tried to run over the header a little bit. I tell you what, there is one thing the Marks got, and it's collisions. And boy, do they work. Please? Yeah. Got him. All right, let's back it up. And let's unfold, please, the right thing. There we go. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna run this. We may run it the same way we did on the other field, maybe 5 times back and forth on each end. It seems like a good way to do it, and it worked really well. Wow. I can't get over the I can't get over the curb because the header was too low. Oh, that's the silliest thing that's happened in the past 5 seconds. All right, back and forth 5 times. We'll see what happens. Carrots supposedly get you alive. And I have no idea what red beets get you. I haven't done much with red beets. Doing good so far. We've got, what's that, 70,000 liters in here. It's not too bad. Here's what we were able to do. And now we're coming over and basically going to do the exact same thing on this side. Hopefully not get in the way of any other harvesters, though. What are we at, 74%? We should probably go cart for him. Got him! Well, kinda. I don't actually know how this is working right now. Please stop. Please. Do me a favor and stop. Oh, that worked. It was really awkward. Got him. All right, we'll go our separate ways. Yeah, you just push me out of the way. We're Totally cool, bro. Totally cool. Coming around the side of the field now, we are looking good. I have not emptied this harvester yet, though. So what you guys see here is what we've gotten so far off this single field. All of this. So I decided to run this as well, and I'm kind of doing the same thing over here. I don't know why. Maybe I think it'll help it to turn around better. It's probably for nothing. But you know what? It makes me feel better. So that's why I'm doing it. Yeah. Now the automation comes, and we need to figure out where we're going to sell all this stuff to. I think it would be kind of neat and to take everything over and make some soup and whatnot, you know, sell as much as we possibly can. I think it would be funny, but I don't know if we need to have to. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It does look pretty cool to have trailers that match the combine harvester. Combine, I keep calling them combines. Just the beet harvester, man. It's just a regular harvester, dude. All right, speaking of regular harvester, we're gonna take this totally regular harvester and hire him up on a worker and let him go harvest red beets at 15 miles per hour, hopefully catching up with his buddy over there. Something tells me he's gonna catch up and then some because he ain't got much to work. So, hire a worker and have some fun, bud. Yeah. All right, let's go catch up to this idiot and see if we can harvest at the same speed. Cart, crap. In perfect harmony. Yes, sir. Very, very nice. Tell you what, that's what I'm talking about right there. Nice, easy. Just don't get too close to the harvester or else bad things could happen. Ooh, you went a bit close. Oh, it's so scary. Heck, caught up with this one too. What up, beet harvester? Quick check-in. We are doing pretty good. I have done, well, I would say a decent amount of carting for both of these. And we're doing pretty well. So we're at 1,090 liters of carrots. May as well go down because he's got another 100,000 liters in there. I'll bring it up to 1,200 in here. But again, these hold 2 million liters each for these trailers. So I don't foresee us filling it up. But hey, you never know. Taking a look at the fields that we've gotten done so far, I would consider this more than half. But I don't know. Maybe you don't. This field's doing pretty well. I don't know. Everything seems to be working out just fine. So that is good. I have tried to get really good at getting close to the back of the combine, but I'm so far not able to do it. It definitely don't have crop destruction turned on. It's just made this a whole lot easier. I'm not quite sure I've even had it on for the majority of this series, but I have learned that it's the second click of 24, not the first one, but it's working. Oh, big check-in, by the way, for all of the wood that we had. So we were maxing out on everything. If you remember, the sawmill and the carpentry were only level 4, and I was getting like, gosh, I don't know, like $50,000 a day for everything. So I ended up activating everything and upgrading to level 10. Man, I wish the upgradable factories mod was on consoles because it's been one of the greatest mods that I've used, and it's made things so much easier. So, but this is a lot going on right now. You can see we've got planks still distributing over here. So planks getting in there, wood going in there. We still got some here, but I'm getting like $1 million a day on this now. So you don't really care. You don't care at all. Rock and roll. Okay. Don't hate me, and definitely don't be atting me, bro. But we're gonna have a little bit of fun to end up the harvest. I may have bought a couple headers. Don't panic. They're 15 meters. Don't panic. They're also from Mark. Don't panic. And yeah, so if you have these, I believe that came on the third-party sites. I think these are on third-party sites still. They might be. Could be. Maybe he just sent them to me. I'm actually not sure. Mark, did you just send these to me? I have no idea. Anyway, so we're sitting here flying over to our... This is taking a while, man, and I think we're good, right? Like, we're good. You guys are good. Everybody's good. So we're just going to kind of knock this out quickly, right? Yeah. Let's knock this out. We'll have some fun. I got the headers. He still did it the exact same way, so I had to go through. We had to pick the exact headers that did the exact thing, or else it just wouldn't work. There's that. Actually, you know what? Let's kind of stack these up back to back. We're probably not going to keep these combines anyway, so we will do this. We will drop that down and drop it, kind of push it. Yeah. So this is kind of where like fun comes into play, because we get to have a little bit of fun now, right? I mean, it's pretty fun. It's pretty sweet. And the fact that I get to use these is just absolutely incredible. Now, here's another thing. I do believe they require some power. So the header setup that we've got right now, they do require a bit of power. Yeah. And I don't know if we've got that much power. Oh gosh, this dude's almost full. There it is. That's it. Sorry, bro. I didn't know you were full. Hang on. It's another thing with these headers is it fills up 3 times faster. I mean, I'm cool with it, but still. Oh, and the headers are invisible, so you could technically just drive all the way through them and stuff. Gotta love it. What I may do for the rest of this field, at least, is I may just come in here and do this myself. I think we've got enough run there. I may hire it on a worker just so we can go straight. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Hey, how close can I get to this tree without it freaking out? Cool with this, bro? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, so you are good, but you are now at like 58% already. In less than a pass, at least this one is 12%? Yeah. Dude, you fill up too quick. You know what, I don't even care. The carrot worker, 80%. Now he's just begging. No, I want to do this, and I want to have some fun doing this by myself. So I'm gonna do this by myself. There we go. Got that. Do. So I have a game plan for this. I'm gonna try and come down through here and then try to get some speed as I go across the top. So here we go. Got that. And now speeding up 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, looking good. And then drop it right before. Definitely slowing down. But I'm faster than I was. And this will be the last bit right here. And our beet harvest, at least, this portion of harvest is completely donezo. We are done with it. We can get rid of this wild and crazy header on there. Get back to normal. We'll go ahead and pipe out and drop it in the trailer, and we'll see how many beets we got. Okay, so it looks like, well, I'm not really sure what this looks like. He didn't make it, is I think the thing to take away from this. But I think we'll be okay if I come down through here like this. We did miss a few little spots here on the edge. But I'll tell you what, I heard a little rumor, and I heard this rumor Farmer Cop. Ha! I see you, brah. He was telling me that he thinks that carrots are the new OP crop farming simulator. And I gotta be honest with you, after messing around with this this series and things like that, I am inclined to agree excitedly, because there's just so much that we're getting off these carrots. Even running a single harvester with a regular header on it was, oh, come on, really? Even running a regular harvester with a regular header on it, we were just filling up like it was nobody's business. So I'm thinking that something's going on here where carrots are just quite literally overpowered. And I'm cool with that, actually. So what do we have here? 833,000 liters of red beets. Okay, there's one. Well, we're back, and it's all about the carrot harvester. Filled up again. I tried to take control and run it the way I wanted to, but I'll be honest with you. Oh, slow it down there, bud. Slow it down. Yeah. We're actually going to have to... I stutter when I say this. Too many carrots. There's 2 million liters right there. And that harvester ain't even full. We got over 2 million liters of carrots off of this field. 2 million. With an M. Potential yield qualities, 300,000 liters per hectare. Oh, no, wait. That's 300,000 liters just for what I'm standing on. It's 100 liters per hectare. 100 tons? I don't know how to I don't know how to think about carrots. And I think I've thought about carrots way too much during this series as well, but it's been a lot of fun. I mean, come on, right? Come on. All right, there it is. It is over. Harvest is over. Let's get rid of this header. Let's go ahead and take everything. Take it back over to the main farm. We got 114,000 liters right here. Probably going to pick up another trailer just so we've got it. We're going to take all 3 trailers with us to sell points and see what we kind of trouble we can get into. There it is, right through there. Got it. All right, let's take this. Let's hook it up. First things first. We're going to turn that off. Any folding's not allowed while the auger's out. Bring the auger in. Now I can fold it. Yay! Now we'll turn it off. Let's find ourselves a place to sell all of this because we've got a ridiculous amount of crops here for what we're doing. So there we go. Hook them all up and find a sell point. I think the best thing here is going to be maybe Preserve Food Factory or Soup Factory first. I just don't know which one's closer. Okay, so Preserve Food Factory is over there. Isn't Soup Factory like right over here somewhere? Oh, it's down there. Yeah, does seem like it's closer though. The question here becomes, how much trouble can I get into? And how do I get in there in the first place? Oh, right here. I knew that. Shut up. All right, so this is the Soup Factory. Can I dump without having to unhitch? Yes, I can. So this may involve us going back and forth a little bit. Let's see. $35,000 for 100,000 liters? Seems like a very small amount. But if we can make a bunch of soup, aha, we found the limit right there, and there it is. All right, let's dump this in. Nice, nice. Good to go, good to go. And we found our limit there. So that's about as much money as we could possibly make off of this. So now my plan is to go up to the Preserve Food Factory. We'll tag into place. We'll head up there and sell as much as we can and then buy both of them and level them up until we either can't afford it anymore, yeah, or to where we can't afford it anymore or something. I don't know. Also, we don't need this trailer anymore, so we're just going to kind of get rid of that. Rolling up to the Preserve Food Factory like, what up? I got carrots. That was a dumb joke. Let's not include that in the final cut. All right, let's do this. Yeah, dropping it in. Get the carrots sold. So again, as much of this as we possibly can sell before it stops us right there, $75,000. And same thing here for the beets. And then from there, we got to figure out kind of what we've got. So we have 100 and, well, this is a lot. Okay, so we have 1.4 million liters of carrots left, so that's a thing. And we've got 149,000 liters of red beet. So 1.4 million. We're going to have to upgrade these factories. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the whole buying them as well. Yeah, we got to do that. Let's see here. So, parsnips, red beets, 240,000 liters. That's pretty good. Let's upgrade it. Get to 480,000. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What if we upgrade again? 720,000. So that should just about do us, at least for over here. I mean, the red beets, it's going to take the literal rest of those. As a matter of fact, we'll save a few and take it to the other end, and then we'll take this and just dump it like a dump truck right in there. And then we're going to head down to the other setup. Is that it? So 940-some thousand liters left. Oh my gosh. I don't know how we're going to do this. Let's set the selling here. I don't think we need to do that, but there we go. Selling is good on it. Oh boy, let's head back down and do it again at the other place. Back to the soup factory, we have arrived, and we are going to, number one, buy the soup, and number two, we are going to put a lot of carrots in there. 940-some thousand liters of it. Actually, we'll kind of dump a few in there. Hey, let me put 50 liters in. Cool, I made 14 bucks. Awesome. This is more expensive. Cool. The good thing is, I think we might be able to upgrade this to a point where it's not crazy. All right, set everything to selling. So that is good. Oh man, triple soup. Get out of here with your triple soup business. And nobody want triple soup. We want carrot soup, we want red beet soup, and no one's get potato soup because that's just potatoes in water. That's nasty. Nasty stuff. Although boiled potatoes are all right. That's different. Leave me alone. That's different. Let's upgrade. All right. Let's see. Now where are we at with the soup factory? 900,000 liters. That's pretty good. We may need to upgrade it one more time, but we may just have to pass some time along before we can do any of that. The good thing is we brought some parsnips down here, except that's good. I didn't have any parsnips. Those are red beets. I'm an idiot. Supplement. All right. We still... Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to have to upgrade this one at least one more time because I've still got like 500,000 liters in there. Let's see. Upgrade Super Factory to level 3. Now where is it? Ooh, I think we should be able to dump the rest of the carrots in. And I really hope we can because I don't have any money left. We got 50 grand. Please, please take all of it. Don't leave me with any more carrots. No, you idiot. What if we allow some time to pass? Maybe I sit here and try to dump carrots in. Less than 1,000. Super cool. Well, we're making money hand over fist, that's for sure. We're already up to $200,000. It's only been a few hours. Oh, there's another 50 grand. I like soup. Soup is good. All right, I'm looking at this now. I think we're making too much money. Nervous laughter. It's good for you. Let's see. Mobile workshop, wood selling points. Those are still good. Tell you what, it'd be super cool if I could just upgrade that again and then dump the rest in here and literally never think about it again. Well, I got a few things left that I need to do, but mainly it's just enjoy how much money I made overnight. We're at 1.1 million liters. Remember just a second ago I said, man, we only got 50 grand? Yeah. How do you like me now? Now we get to have a little fun waiting game because I am curious how much money all of this stuff is going to make, and I'm not going to spend any more of it. We're just going to make the money. So I'm going to just sleep every night. See, it was, September when we did all that? Let's just sleep until everything's gone and we've made as much money as possible. 1 year later, we have made 14.6 million with an M dollars, and we still have wood that's processing and sending out to all the things, and I even had to sell all the planks that we had because I wouldn't sell them fast enough. Quite literally, even with upgraded factories and everything, it's not getting rid of the stuff fast enough. So I'm gonna upgrade the soup factory to level 10. There's nothing more the preserved food factory can do for us, and I am gonna send it, I guess, another year. I have no idea. So what we've made in the past year, $3,300 a day. There you go. Yeah, it's just gonna keep popping up. Man, like literally, I'm still here. I don't know what to do. It just keeps happening. I mean, I know I cut down a lot of trees, but like, right? Tell you what, the carpentry is just, man, it's taking so slow. It's so slow. Carpentry stink. I'm curious to see how much longer it would take, though. All right, so now we are 5 years out. 5 years. 5 whole years. June, July, August, September. With snow on the ground. It's going so fast. So this is year number 6. Look at this. It's still there. And what's more troubling is this keeps getting more and more every day. I don't know where the wood's coming from. I'm going crazy. Like the wood here, it's going down, which is great. And this only takes wood in. And it's over here. And I feel like I'm going absolutely insane right now. Yes, there are some planks here. I made a mistake. But what are you doing, bruh? Like what is your deal? What if just go over there? If you come over here, nothing bad will happen to me. I don't understand. See, it went up again. How? It doesn't make any sense. I think I broke the game. It's just in a constant state of... oh, well, that got rid of it, didn't it? Sold pretty quick. What if I set this up to distributing? Huh? Does it give us any extra? No, it doesn't. But the planks are almost gone. This has just been something else, trying to get rid of everything in the production chains. But there we go. It has finally happened. May as well go to September at this point. June, July, August. It's so much fun. And there we are. In September, yet again. I think this is 8 years after the ending of the Let's Play. We're at $19 million. That's more money than you could ever need in Farming Simulator. And I think we've done well. So there you go. There's Zielonka and all the crazy things that DjGoHam does right here on the map. It's a lot of fun.